like, eh. But one of the other characters that was players that was playing then convinced him to try a different game with Rat, and oh my God, Nick has been great with his character. It's just very immersive. So
Nice.
I think it
Yeah.
was
Well,
a
and to be clear,
players
yeah, go
just
ahead, sorry.
weren't connecting with how the DM was running it, as opposed to one group is bad or the other. So it fell apart. But
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, it does happen. I think it happens with more groups than not in the world of D&D, not necessarily
yeah,
on the server or anything. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't really want to play Trouble at Char again, but I have had some really interesting, very different experiences in the different games that I have played Trouble at Char. So it's definitely
Yeah, you'd also get
it,
to play with Jordan if you joined that game. Because we're both Tuesday nights.
no, I have no plans to do so. I just yeah, like
Totally get it.
When you brought it up, that was kind of fun
right.
fun to think about. Yeah.
I think Tuesday just filled up, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. How they had just started the Tuesday game, doing Trouble at Char, and yeah.
Miriam's done it a time or two.
Well, there was a time when the server was younger that we used to do like substitute players whenever a player was stepped out, and I stepped in a lot. So in addition to the campaigns I actually played Trouble at Char, I jumped into a bunch of different groups at different points in Trouble at Char. So
she's had her fair share of trouble at Char.
What you're saying is, all the secret treasures are, right?
Some of them, but each group finds different things, or doesn't find different things. All the groups freed Gaivok, though. That I know of, all the groups I know
Everyone's had someone in their party that was willing to be
the guy who touched the cursed object.
Yep.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Good. Yeah. I'm getting over a cold. But...
Doing the best.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're getting over a cold.
Yeah. It was a good one.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. My pup's not doing as well, but I'm doing okay. So.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
That's always rough.
Well, yeah, we'll see. Yeah. But in any case, let's see. It is Thursday. Ray, you would be up for scribe duty if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay. And Darian, looks like you were the previous scribe.
Yep.
Do you want to give a quick recap of what happened last time?
Sure. Well, we were fighting the golems, and with some difficulty, we were able to wipe them out. And then we decided to try our hand at opening the doors in the vault to see if we can get at that treasure. I tried to, and it ends up being cursed again, and so it hurts. So I run away, and then we found out that we can dispel the doors so we can get in. So I think it was Chomsky who went around dispelling the doors, and then we'd go in and lockpick the safes, and we got about, I think we got a lot of religious items, a lot of religious components, which are worth quite a bit. And we also got some arrows. We got a great sword, a lot of nifty stuff. And we also found another painting of a raven. I think it was the Black Raven. And it had a number of other ravens around it. So we decided, or came to the conclusion that that must be the number that we were looking for. So after collecting all this stuff, we decided to head back to the fountain to see if we can solve that puzzle. And we did. Along the way, we heard screaming. We decided to ignore it. And yeah, we went to the fountain, and I think Chomsky used his mage hand to press the numbers in order. White Raven was 1, Gray Raven was 8, Black Raven was 6. And which then the fountain, I think, emptied and came out was 2 swords, which seemed to be very unique and magical swords. And I think Gao took the long sword and I took the short sword. And I think that's where we left off.
Alright. Now, I thought you identified the swords.
Yeah, they were used to be. I think it's a life and death swords.
Yeah, something.
Alright.
They used to belong to an angel of the Raven Queen.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yep.
So it is the 76th of fall at 9 a.m. What does the group want to do?
Did we get a long rest in?
No, I think we were planning to do
Not
that.
since you fought the
Okay.
golems, no.
Cool.
I'd say we head back to our camp, maybe get some rest in before we decide what to do next.
The group
Cool.
was sort of discussing what if they were gonna fight the angels or what they were gonna do.
Or prepared to fight everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out of spell slots. Is that correct, Chomsky? You use a lot of dispels.
My highest energy. I won't be able to use spells that take a lot of energy. I still have a lot of energy for weaker spells, but not
And I
my
think
powerful ones.
we got some stuff to identify. I'm really interested
Yeah.
in those arrows. They seem useful.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright,
So everyone in favor heading back? Oh, sorry, Lou.
That's fine.
Sounds good to me.
Heading back to where?
I'd say the exit room where it feels safe.
The dormitory.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, next to the prisons where you can go but the angels can't. Alright.
Yep.
So I won't make you walk there, because you mostly cleared that stuff out.
Yeah.
So
Where
you...
angels fear to tread.
Yeah,
Mostly.
mostly. So you head over there, through the angel halls where, you were left alone. And you're going to rest in the dormitories?
Yep.
Okay. So the night is passing. Is anyone doing anything during the evening? Or do you just want to rest?
I'm just going to rest.
The beds seem comfortable. And it doesn't seem like much is going on here. Give me a moment. Just checking something. Alright, so the night would pass without issue. You can all go ahead and long rest.
Awesome.
Yay!
It is the 77th of fall.
I guess I would have
So you spent a
identified
long...
the arrows.
Yeah, you spent a
Right.
long time in there, because it was morning time, so you spent all day and then all night again.
Okay.
Do you have a way of feeding yourselves?
Yeah,
I have some rations.
a lot of rations. Don't need.
Okay. So go ahead and spend a day's rations for each of you.
Don't subtract for Arapel.
Alrighty.
Yeah, and you are identifying. What are you identifying?
The arrows that Darian found.
Okay.
Is it possible to identify the music box, or have we tried that already?
We have not tried that. Have we?
I think it's in our other resting room, the one with the raven.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have it with you, but
Yeah, let's walk over there. That's a good idea.
We also have one identified potion and one identified cap.
well, the music box is back in the prison. It's not in this area.
Yeah. No, we took it out and put it in our little our last camp, one with the Raven Queen symbol, the ritual chamber.
Yeah, but I mean that's back in the prison area. That's not in the dormitories.
Yep.
All right, so you're identifying the arrows. There are 10 arrows of slaying. 3 of them are humanoid, 2 constructs, 3 demon, and 2 celestial.
You get that, Jordan?
So does that mean? What does that exactly mean? Like, does it slay them when I shoot them with the arrow?
I think it's extra
Sort
damage
of.
against those creatures.
So let's see the exact definition of it. So if you shoot something that the arrow is supposed to slay, the target has to make a DC 17 con save or take 60-10 extra piercing damage.
Ooh, that's a lot.
And it's half damage on a save, so it's still a good chunk
That's
of damage.
also a lot.
Yeah.
I just
'Cause I was going to say
posted.
con saves.
I just posted it in the
Nice.
Roll20 chat.
Yeah.
The link to it.
Once it deals its damage, it becomes a normal non-magical arrow. So
The
once
one
you
in the
shoot
picture is
something-
really cool. It's like made with like dragon scales and spines or something. If
Mm.
you
Yeah.
follow the link that Gal posted, that's kind of cool.
And there's 2 celestial, so we have 2 chances. So
Oh yeah.
And we're supposed to be going up against a big baddie
well,
and his 2 buddies.
we could. I think as long as we really take out that big bad guy that we're supposed to, I think that would be great. Let's try to take him out first, so he doesn't. Because even if we fail, at least we got that guy, and we can't bring any more angels, and we still
Agreed.
complete our task.
Yeah, I think we were
focus-
talking about pretending that we're okay with the others for now and then dealing with them later. Yeah. Although that's totally out of character.
Yeah.
Subterfuge is not really in Arapel's programming.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Beep boop. Alright, anything else you're identifying?
Those potions?
How many potions were there?
2, I believe.
So, I believe... Oh, here they are.
Oh, it's in the chat. Yeah. Oh, I have 1. Maybe it is.
Or wait,
Maybe
is
it is
there
2.
two?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, which ones, because you got a bunch of potions. Did you identify any of them?
I don't think
so.
I see in the Google Drive we have 8 unknown and 1 unknown in a fancy vial.
Yes. Alright. So then there's 8. There's 9. There's not 2.
9. Cool.
Alright.
Cool.
So there are 4 potions of healing, 3 potions of greater healing, 1 potion of superior healing, and a potion of heroism.
Very nice.
Cool.
Did we do the cap?
I don't think we did the cap.
The cap is
Yes.
a cap of water breathing.
I don't think that requires attunement, right? If I remember correctly, which makes it really handy for us to pull out in a specific need.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
It's very useful.
And Ericel, you have the cap of water breathing?
Do I?
I don't know.
If you guys handed it to me to carry, then I do. So
Cool.
I'll put it in my inventory, and then if anyone wants to just ask me for it. Oh gosh,
Cool.
I have this stuff in my inventory. Unidentified wands, unidentified cap, painting, unidentified robes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I haven't updated this. Okay, I'm assuming who's our quartermaster in this game?
I am.
It's- Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bobsky.
Okay. So have you been recording all these things as he's been identifying them?
I recorded the potions.
Perfect.
I was hoping Darian got the
Yeah, I got the
Arrows.
arrows. Yeah, I got the
Cool.
arrows.
but
All right.
yes, I can continue.
Just let me know what you can you just mark it in the party inventory, like what items you are having Arapel store. It's easier than us keeping track of it in
Cool.
two places. Thank you.
Yes.
And just let me know if there's
absolutely.
something particularly heavy so that I can make sure I keep track of the
Cool.
weight that's in me.
So I have a chalice that needs identifying. I don't know if it's magical or not.
It was not.
ceremonial robes.
The chalice was 500 gold pieces in value from your history check, but you don't think it's magical.
Cool.
It's just a
and-
relic of the Raven Queen. Not a magical one, but just like an old thing from her church.
Cool. And the ceremonial robes I see are 800 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Are those magical?
They are not, no. They're
Cool.
well, they are magically enchanted for preservation, but they are not actually
No.
magical.
Cool.
They're more of an art object again.
Cool. And then the greatsword that Ericel is carrying. Did we identify that?
I don't see a great sword here. Where did you get a great sword?
I think
From one
we
of the
pulled-
safes.
Yeah, I pulled it out of one of the safes.
Yeah, we had a.
And
You said it was really elegant. It had a Raven Queen symbol.
yeah,
Like I think you said elven make.
Yeah, Elven make.
yeah,
Was that in a safe?
yep.
Yeah.
I think it was in the safe with the hidden room.
Yes. Here it is.
On the
It
eighth
just wasn't
cycle,
marked.
yeah.
It wasn't marked as a great sword. All right. Yep. So the great sword is a great sword of sharpness.
Ooh.
All right.
I don't know that one.
A sword of sharpness.
It's probably really sharp.
It is.
Oh, here it is, sword of sharpness.
Yeah, it's a fairly powerful weapon.
When you attack, maximize your weapon damage. Whew. When you attack.
Oh, wow.
Is that any time? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
An
True.
object, not a creature.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that first one sounded really
So-
overpowered. Okay, so the second, when you attack a creature and roll a 20, that target takes an extra 14 damage, another 20, and if you roll a 20, you will lop off one of its limbs.
That's
That sounds
awesome.
great.
Speak the words, the sword's command word to. Oh, I can use it for
Shed
to
bright
shed light. Okay. All right.
Cool.
I think we determined no one else can use that, so I'll use that for now. But you know, guys, just let me know if we find another use
Cool.
for it.
Can Arapel use a great sword?
Yes, but he has to stow his shield.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I
I was almost
not,
like, I'll
because
take it,
I'm
and I'm like,
tiny.
oh wait, I can't.
Yeah, if we get Uslag back, she'll be very happy, and Erica will
Yes.
happily provide it to her.
yes.
She'll have two
Um,
great. She
Oh,
has
yeah,
a great
she's gonna
axe,
have
doesn't she?
so
Yeah.
many great weapons.
We slog the great.
Right.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, we ready to go kill some angels? Is that the plan?
I got
We
some.
got any setup?
I think
I
we
guess
want to
my-
kill the creature first, right? The other guy. No.
Okay.
Well, I think we need the
Is he in-
ghosts' help, the elven ghosts' help,
Yeah, he told us to kill
Fine.
the celestial guy.
the god's child, or yeah.
Well, the ghost was gonna offer to, what was it he offered?
To lead us through the mist or tell us how to get through it, I think. If we kill the angel guy who's creating the other angels.
Yeah, so he was gonna lead you to it. The angel said they would just let you through, if you
Leave him alone.
if you would just stay out of it.
And let them keep killing these ghosts over and over again.
Yeah.
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 I don't like the angels, so.
Yeah.
But it's up to you guys. Yeah. Darren just wants to get uncursed.
Well, just wait until Wizlack's potion kicks in.
Yeah. A few weeks after. Right.
Yeah, but I'm itching for a battle, so I'm following whoever.
Yep. So everyone in favor of killing the angel guy?
Yes.
Bye.
You.
I wanted to ask with since I got that arrow slaying and it's and I have 2 celestial. Chomsky, how fast is your teleport? Like, do you have to like do words and like gestures, or is it like a snap of finger?
I think it's just an action.
So it takes a little time.
1 action, yeah,
Oh,
and a range of 90 feet.
because I was
But I
thinking.
can ready actions,
Oh, okay.
right?
Because I was thinking, I can have my bow out. You do that, and you teleport me behind him, and I can surprise him with the arrow. And maybe I can get some big damage on him.
Cool. Yeah, I like that.
And
So surprise is the big thing for you.
yeah, I really want to surprise him. Possibly get some big chunk of damage before we start the fight, or
Cool.
at the very start. Also, I say we should try to lock that door. So no other angels can get in. He might have ability to call or something.
Do angels? I don't know. Never mind.
So you would probably need to ambush them if you want to get surprise. I mean, it's likely the angels will, even if you say that you're friendly, they'll probably be somewhat on guard since you've attacked them in the past.
That's true.
Well, are you looking for surprise or just like
Because
advantage?
I do have invisibility, so if and you're pretty sneaky. I don't know if angels can see invisible or have true sight. But I could make you invisible. Sneak as far as you want, take the shot, I'll teleport you out, or sneak as far as you want, and then I'll vortex warp you wherever you want.
I mean, we can try, but I don't want to. Are you okay with that?
I'm absolutely okay with that.
I'm worth giving a shot.
Yeah.
How long does it last?
Invisibility
Until you attack.
up to an hour. Yeah, up to an hour.
Oh,
until you
okay.
attack.
Yeah, I'm totally worth giving a shot. Would that count as surprise, Raven? If I shoot from invisibility?
If you were able to stealth in and they didn't hear you, it's way more possible.
What about if my companions are in the room while I sneak around with the invisibility?
No, if your companions are there, the angels will probably be at least a little bit on guard.
Okay.
Like you would have to just sneak in and be like, haha, and just suddenly pop out
Yeah.
and shoot them.
You would probably have to do this on your own.
But that would put you in a very dangerous
and we'll stay
position.
back.
Yeah. But I'm definitely I'm willing to take the risk with you guys.
And Frey, you're pretty fast, I imagine, so you could get in there quick.
I could get there fast. It's
I
still
could get on Carl.
pretty risky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of depends on initiative, but having someone alone in there when the fight starts could go poorly.
Yeah.
So it would be a risk, but it could it could definitely, because you're an assassin.
Yeah, that's why I really want to get the
The
surprise. I can do
surprise.
crazy good. Yeah, with the arrow slaying, yeah.
Yeah, so like some kind of ambush, but it doesn't seem like the main angel leaves his hall, so that would be hard to set up an ambush. And once you're in the area, they're probably going to be on guard.
Okay.
So,
If we can make it work, that's great. But
I wish the door would be open so that I can just so they won't see it like a door magically open by itself and be like, what the hell?
yeah. I mean, it would definitely be it would be a very good opener because then you'd have auto crit, but yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone have any kind of stuns or sleeps that can? Because that one big angel dude, the really big one that messed us up. The first battle kind of seemed like trouble. You might mind control us.
I could try to stun him, but not sure how effective it'll be against someone like him.
I have hypnotic pattern and hold person, but I don't know
If it'll work.
Let's see. Hypnotic pattern is a wisdom save. Hold person is, and both of them are always prepared, so I don't have to like. They're both wisdom saves, so I would expect these guys. I don't know. I feel like these guys might have good wisdom, but we could give it a try.
Yeah, because I don't want him mind controlling one of us, and if we can keep him out, I think the other angels around the big dude won't be that bad.
So with my all-purpose tool, I can pick up a cantrip from any class.
And one other thing, who had those two swords you found in the fountain?
I have the short sword, Gal has the long sword.
So one thing, and I think I mentioned this when someone did a history check, as far as you're aware, those swords...
Use them together.
Yeah.
Well, and they used to belong to that angel.
Oh,
So
I didn't know that.
Deathwind, yeah.
I've got no problem baiting him.
The lead angel?
The one who you're trying to kill, yeah.
Okay.
In the when he was like on good terms, when he was a warrior of the Raven Queen, those were his weapons. But for whatever reason, they were sealed in the fountain.
All right, so I'm speculating here. So I'm good. Let's say this is in character. What are the chances that the angel is aware that they were stored in the fountain?
Very high, I think.
Do you think he hid them there because he was unable to continue using them?
Maybe the Raven Queen took them away from him when he displeased her.
You would guess it was more of a punishment, and you're not sure why she would put them
so close.
In the prison. Maybe he can sense them and is. Yeah, it's hard to say.
Tormented by it. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious and I didn't know. Yeah. Okay.
Do you think we can barter with him with the swords to maybe? No. You probably want to keep the sword, right?
No. He's like mine now. Mine.
This is my sword now.
I do want to keep my sword too. I like it.
It's not that. I don't think he'll be rational.
That's true. I just want to get everything. This might be a really tough fight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And at some point, I think we are probably just going to have to Leroy Jenkins this and all run in there.
Yeah. What if we burst in like out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Just kick the doors open, and Frey just rushes in. Yeah.
Would you be able to get your
Are you talking about surprise from doing that?
Like if he was hidden, like out of the way, and we did that.
Yeah. What if we just kick open the doors like instantly?
I mean, if you had enough force to just like decimate the doors, but even so, like I don't know if the angels would be just completely surprised. It's possible.
Chomsky, you got any bombs? Does anyone got?
I do not.
Anyone got like something that bursts through?
Do you have a battering ram?
Yeah,
Am I thinking of? Was it this group that has a battering ram?
I don't think so.
I
I
be
have a
thinking-
ladder.
We definitely, it was
think Karat had it.
Karat
Yeah.
had the battering ram.
Yeah.
took it with
Or
him.
love it.
elephants.
Yeah,
What about
he-
Carl?
Did he have a battering ram, or was he the battering ram?
I think he
Had
had one.
bought one specifically because he was like, "We're gonna need this."
He was ready to burst down some doors.
Yeah,
Oh,
Crash
Definitely
was
was pretty-
an odd one.
definitely was very helpful.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll prepare Mind Sliver, so that'll help with any saving throws.
Okay,
And-
that's good.
I have the limited ability to look through walls so we can see where they're standing.
Oh, that's
Oh,
very useful right there.
Very much so, yeah.
But
Okay.
it's limited.
That's
I'd
okay.
say we should try and focus on the main angel guy. Try to get him as down as fast as possible. That's just my opinion.
I'll try my best to get to him.
yeah.
1
Stun him
minute
if
that
I
I
can.
can concentrate on it.
All right, that's good. All right. So,
Well,
you guys
we
want to
got
go
this. Yeah, let's do it.
kick some angel ass?
All right. And
Yep.
if he tries to barter or bargain with us,
Um,
ignore him.
We got a great sword that can chop limbs off.
Okay.
unless he
Oh.
like says some agrees to stop killing, the ghosts over and over again.
Yeah.
When-
Yeah,
Oh,
which I don't think
what
he's
what
gonna-
could we get from? What would we want from him, Frey?
Oh,
His two
I
swords that he
just
has.
want him to stop killing the ghosts.
Stop torturing the ghosts. I mean, he's already bargained to let you pass. I don't know if you've asked him to stop killing the ghosts or torturing them. I don't think that's been asked, but you could certainly ask him.
He seems pretty stubborn. From the little
He'd
bit
rather
of
murder hobo.
Yeah, he's probably got some good loot. All right,
Alright, so you're
Oh.
heading back in?
I'm for it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Who wants to live forever?
I do.
Alright.
Sadly, I'm not a monk. Or
Frey, do you think we should try to talk to them before we fight?
No, I just have a feeling he's going to try something. Try to, I don't know, manipulate us
Like-
some way with
like
his
a-
words.
like a snake.
Yeah.
Hmm So
Am I
wanted to have a plan.
attuned- Am I attuned to this great sword, or it was the last thing we identified, so I'm probably not attuned to it, right?
Yeah.
We had all day yesterday to identify stuff.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could have said you were attuned to it.
All right.
That's
Let me see. Do I
that's fine.
want a armor class of 23 and my war pick, or do I want a great sword of,
Great
of
sword.
sharpness and an armor class of 21? Yep.
Great sword.
All right. That means that Chomsky, if you haven't already, you could take the enchantment that you had on Arapel's war pick and put it on
Cool.
on something else.
Would I be able to make goggles of the night? Or am I allowed? Is that too much of a retcon?
We had a day and a night on the
Yeah.
rest, I guess. Yeah.
I guess we're not too far from where we rested. But if I'm allowed to, I would put goggles of the night and give those to Darian.
I mean, if
because
you
I assume
have
we
the
can't see.
ability to create them, then I don't see why you couldn't.
Cool. I wasn't sure if we progressed throughout the day too long, because I'm supposed to do that at the end of a long rest.
No, we were still going through the long rest, so that's fine.
Sweet.
You can say you made goggles of night. Who has those two blades from the fountain?
Darian and Gao.
Yes.
You just asked that.
Okay.
Yes. Long sword is with Gao, short sword with Darian. Yes, we know that they should be working together, and I'm planning to planning to use his as bait for the angel.
I was just curious who had them. No
Yep.
reason. No reason.
No reason at all.
No
it's
reason
very
at all.
suspicious.
Oh,
very
no.
sus.
Yeah.
Insert insolent whistling.
This is
Innocent whistling.
Hmm.
Sus.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah.
so-
Okay.
so do I Do I get the goggles now, or were you giving
Yeah.
it to me?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should
Okay.
have. You got dark vision now.
Oh, awesome! That's super useful. Thank you.
Indeed.
All right.
Thank you.
So it is the next morning, 7 a.m. You head back into the prison, immediately feeling the heavy atmosphere of this place upon you once again. You enter into the hallway there. Does anyone have a light source?
Unless
don't
people
need
told
one.
me not to, then I would.
Okay. Are you holding it or are you just lit up?
I normally put it on my shield, so I guess I would put it on my fancy new greatsword.
All right. What do you all want to do? You come back in. The hallways seem empty for the most part. The oppressive nature of this place still weighs heavily on you.
I pat Gal. You wanna check these walls, buddy? See if they're in there. Yeah, they're in there.
Which door are we actually trying to look through for enter?
This
That one?
this one. Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna go right here and try to look through use the ghostly gaze that I put in the chat.
All right.
Do I see anything of
So
importance?
you can see up to 30 feet.
Correct.
So you would see two angels where my arrow is pointing. Here and
Okay.
here.
Hmm.
Other than that, there is a rug and two statues, pretty much in the same place you remember seeing them in the corners of the room there.
Okay. I tell with what limited vision I can see two angels, rug, and a statue. Angel
Okay.
south and angel north.
That is right. The statues might have the spell on them. They may come alive. It's a theory. They might.
Oh yeah, like those golems.
Yeah. So you guys want to burst in or go in and chat and pretend we're all, friendly?
Yeah, we're not friendly. I mean, we might have killed some of these angels before and they've come back.
Yeah.
They won't take us as friendly.
All
Well, they are currently under a agreement not to attack you, and to let you come through once you're ready to fight the Godchild.
Yep.
The corrupt one.
And
So-
that's probably about the duration of my vision. Because it's only 1 minute. So
Gotcha.
there's two angels. One north, one south. There's a statue in there. And do we want to go after them or the cursed godchild thingy?
Well, we can't get through that yet. We need this guy's help or the ghost's help.
Yeah, and this Avarian has offered to let you pass. He just asks that you request it first, not just walk in.
Yeah. Or we
So-
kill him and get the ghost help.
I'm game for anything. Just give me direction.
I say we kill it because this place sucks.
Well, it is a prison.
Yep. He's basically the warden. So, I say we go in guns blazing, kick some ass.
What's
Cool.
a gun?
Oh. Arrows blazing.
All right.
Airpel free.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'd go in first.
All right. Sorry, I guess I need to find you guys on the map because I've been trying to figure out a macro for.
Oh, you're good.
All right.
We're
Where are we?
to the right, upper right.
On
There
the
we
east
go.
side
Okay,
of the map,
got it.
yeah.
All right, there we go. And would you
Oh.
put light on me, Lou?
I thought I did.
Arapel has light on her.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. We're in the Shadowfell.
It's Shadowfell, so yeah,
dimmed, yeah,
it's
yeah,
oppressive.
okay. Very much so, yeah.
The
I don't know. I kind of
darkness.
like it.
It's mood lighting.
Yeah, exactly. The torch is just more mood lighting.
Can I cast heroism at the second level on Frey and Darian?
Sure. No
Wait,
reason why
is
you can't.
it? Oh, there is. It's concentration. Never mind. I'll hold off on that.
Right.
Cool.
So
Darian, you want to open it or?
I can open it and let Darian's hands be free.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll knock the celestial arrow of slaying.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready to shoot that at a moment's notice.
If it's unlocked, I'm going to go in and go down.
Alright, so the door does seem to be locked. If you
Ooh.
go to open it.
Darian, it's locked.
I'm in.
All right, I will.
If we could knock and then have them answer it, and you shoot whoever answers it in the face.
We could have a couple moments of them thinking we're here to chat.
Yeah,
That would
Or
surprise me.
or we can unlock it. Gal kicks the doors open, and I fire my arrow real quickly at the main.
Okay.
Sounds pretty cool.
We're whispering all this.
Why don't we knock and have them open it?
Because then I won't be able to. Because he's probably going to get one of his lackeys to open it, and I'll end up shooting the lackey, not the main dude. I really want to get as much damage on the main dude.
Okay. Go for it. Unlock it.
Yep.
Alright, so you are attempting to unlock the lock, which is fairly involved looking, but 23 would be enough. And there is a click.
Okay. You back up.
Alrighty.
You would now hear footsteps in the room, as if someone is approaching the door. They may have heard you.
Ooh. Oh, right.
Then I'm going to knock on the door. Get ready.
Alright, so...
I ready.
Footsteps...
I ready attack action.
No, not at a combat. You would. It
Oh,
would just.
right.
It would just be whatever. Yeah, whoever rolls highest initiative.
Gotcha.
So. Footsteps approach, and a familiar figure opens the door.
Hello.
I fire at his face.
Alright, give me initiative rolls.
We have decided. It begins.
It's like he's like hello, oh motherfucker.
The point
Apparently,
of no
Frey was
return.
not ready for this.
Yeah, me neither.
She got an itch and was like scratching her back. Oh wait, what? Huh? Oh, we're going.
We
I
going?
think we're good.
Oh man, they all start.
I thought there was gonna be like a little, chat, like back and forth.
Alright, so as
Arapel
the
can.
door opens and Darian is pulling back the arrow to fire Arapel, you would get to act first.
Oh well, I'm just gonna. I guess I'm gonna run up here because we're committed now, and I know Darian's about to try and let that arrow fly. So let's try out this new weapon. The problem is
arrow's
I
heavier.
don't.
Alright,
The problem
So-
is that. Sorry,
yeah.
go ahead.
The problem is, yeah, you can go ahead. What were you saying?
The weapon of sharpness in the Roll20 compendium isn't specific to the greatsword, so I don't really have a macro yet. But anyway, we're gonna try this.
Alright, so
I
the
am
Midnight
going to-
Idol actually is surprised right now.
Nice. Okay. Does that mean advantage or something?
No, it just means he loses his first turn.
That makes sense,
Nice.
yeah. Okay. So I am going to bonus action chromatic infusion on my greatsword. Let's add some acid. And then I'm going to take some swings.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna use a regular greatsword macro here. Oof.
No, he would have enough AC to go, what? And kind of jump back as you swing your little sword at him.
Ooh.
But
Hey!
the second one would be a crit.
Oh, and you get to
So
roll again to lop his arm off.
another
Yes,
D20.
I do. All right. There's the
That'd be
D20.
awesome.
I
no
didn't
arm
lop off
lop,
an arm.
but you do
Let
get
me
some
just-
extra damage.
So I roll the normal damage. Greatsword two-handed. Wait a second. That's 2d6.
Not
times
the best
2.
rolls, but
Not at
you
all.
do an extra
Plus
14, so
14.
25 damage.
And because of the crit, I am going to smite.
Okay.
So we're gonna do
Hell yeah.
level 3 divine smite.
Ooh, nice.
All right. And let me just subtract that spell slot. And
Now that's a lot of damage.
there we
Alright.
go. And I believe that is all I can do. Let me check something real quick here.
You did
Oh, I
the
forgot the
chromatic
chromatic
confusion?
confusion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me do.
Dang, paladins.
Oh.
Okay, so
And take that too.
25, 46, 52. Alright, so 20 of it goes to his temp.
Okay.
And then he takes 32.
20 temp HP. A nice little buffer.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Yeah.
my turn.
So he is cut as you rush up. He is surprised, but now he is no longer surprised. Someone else.
What's his current facial expression?
He is probably surprised, as he was not expecting the betrayal. So this one is surprised, but he goes and is no longer surprised. Darian.
I'm going to use steady aim and shoot my bow with the arrow sling.
Who are you shooting at?
The big guy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This guy back here?
Would the
No.
crit apply to the chromatic confusion roll
Yes.
and the divine smite roll?
Didn't you do a crit for the divine smite? Oh, you're talking about the extra
Well,
D8.
I mean, I get to
yes,
roll the
all
dice
the
again, right?
all the dice would be doubled, so you get an extra D8 and a
All
D6.
right. So
oh,
it would be
what's-
an extra 4d8 and an extra d6, right?
Did you smite for 4d8?
Yeah.
Oh. Then yes.
Dang.
Oh!
What type of damage was the D6 again?
The d6 was acid.
Okay. Oh, your smite is radiant, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that double?
No.
Okay.
Actually, they are resistant to radiant damage.
Oh no. Okay, that's okay. It's still a lot of damage.
Alright,
so.
hang on, I gotta recalculate.
Feels like a little radiant bomb over here. It's like
So
going
28, 21 is 49, another 5 is 54 radiant, which would have to 27 plus the 11 is 38 plus the 39. Alright, so 39 damage.
Yeah, and the 14 and the 5
Okay.
and 6 were flashing. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, please continue, Darian. Apologies.
No problem.
So you took a little less damage because all the radiant was halved.
No problem.
Oops. There we go. Alright, go ahead, Darian. So you're shooting at this guy?
Yeah.
He is no longer surprised. There are still surprised people in the room.
Oh.
Dang.
but, like, the main boss is still surprised, and this guy up here is surprised. Although the main boss would have cover from the big guy.
Oh. Do I want to waste one? Do I want? Oh, well, risk.
Hit the guy that's standing in front of us.
If you
Okay.
don't hit with the damage, if it doesn't do damage, the magic doesn't go away.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it does. It does go away, right? When
So
if the arrow hits.
if you fire it and miss, I think you will lose one of the
No.
arrows.
No, the arrow. I mean, if you collect the arrow, then because
But
it says that
You
it
can only
doesn't lose.
recover usually up to half of the arrows you shoot. So I
Okay,
think
well
if
then
you
shoot some common arrows, and then you can recover the good one.
well,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, there
if
you
you
go.
shoot, you have to shoot 2 of them to recover 1. That's how it would work.
Yeah,
Um,
I only have 1 attack.
Yeah,
Ah,
2 of this type. So yeah, who are you shooting at? The big guy in front?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Steady aim.
So you have advantage. Oh yeah, 27 will shoot him.
Okay.
So you get sneak attack and the damage and what was it?
The arrow slaying.
Yeah, how much is that extra?
I am not sure.
I can look it up. I just had it.
There's the link to it again.
The arrow slaying is, well, he has to make it's 60-10 and he has to make a con save.
Okay.
He will attempt a con save. He did make his con save, but he still takes half damage. So 60-10 damage.
Oh, okay.
So 14, and then 20, 28, and 7 is 35. Alright. So he stumbles back in pain as he takes the slaying arrow and is looking wounded.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Okay, there it is. Never mind.
All right. That's
anything
it for me.
else? Alright,
That's it.
Gao.
Give me a second, and I'm gonna target him, and hit him with the basic.
Alright, so you take a blast at him. 16, unfortunately, would not be enough, and that would hit his armor, just bouncing off. 21 would land, though, blasting him with the second one. And he takes 10 more force damage.
And then miss again.
Yep, and that one would bounce off his armor.
And then I'm gonna do movement. Can I get past him to this
You would
spot
have
right
to
here?
use tumble or overrun to get past him. So you could try to tumble using acrobatics or overrun using strength, although he looks pretty strong.
Then I'm just going to be a shield wall for the people behind me because I do not have the strength.
Okay. So this guy is surprised, but no longer. Elsewhere in the dungeon, there are sounds of concern.
Sorry.
And the main boss will stand from his throne and say, "You would betray us." But he is also surprised as he draws his... well, he's also surprised, so he does nothing right now. Gnome.
I am going to scoot up here next to Frainer and throw a Mind Sliver on this one guy I can see.
Okay. So, in save. 15, I believe, would fail, but he takes 10 psychic.
Cool. And this is, minus D6 on his next D4 on his next saving throw. Cool. And then I will scoot back. And
Alright.
I'll have Carl dodge.
Frainer.
Okay. Well, we've got a clear path, and I have to charge up my energy anyway. So I'm going to rage, and I'm going to throw my returning javelin at the idol.
Yeah. All right. You hurl a javelin.
Of returning. And it
Uh,
misses and just comes back.
okay.
And then I throw it again.
Once again, it would bounce off his armor.
Darn
Got plate armor on. All right. Anything else?
No, I used my bonus action to rage.
All right. So into the next round, the angels recover as they begin to draw weapons. Arapel, you act first.
Snicker snack went to Arapel's blade.
Exactly.
Let's see. Let's see. Yep. I think I'm gonna take 2 swings.
All right. So you once again come at him, the little death robot. Clang, that will hit his armor, but the 23 will strike. Only you had advantage. So you deal 10 damage with that strike.
And I think that I will leave it at that for this. Oh my
Okay.
goodness. Okay. There is a one acid there if you'd like to. Hopefully that makes a difference.
Falls over dead.
Right. I need one more.
Alright, so the Midnight Idol goes.
Probably pissed off.
Oh, he is very pissed off.
What?
One we almost killed the very first time we came into the dungeon,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can't run now.
I mean, you don't know that.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright. So he is going to. Wait, can he teleport?
No.
I'd ask you. So he is activating his aura.
Oh, that aura is the
Oh,
one,
the one that made us go home.
temp.
No,
I think
that was a
that's the one that
spell.
made it. It
Oh.
gave
That
temp
was a-
HP to his allies, I think.
No, this is the one. Well, here, I'll just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a charming aura.
Pretty.
That's right. I remember it now, yeah.
He's such a badass. All right, and
Yeah.
you don't have a weapon out, right, Gal?
Correct, just a shield.
So he is gonna back off, giving Arapel an oppie.
Which I will take.
Oh, that would just miss.
Okay.
So he backs off, and then snaps his fingers as there is a huge explosion of necrotic energy. I need con saves from everyone.
Con save.
On.
There's just like a large radius of shadows that explodes. DC is, what did I say? 17 con save.
Yes.
Darn.
Remember, Arapel is giving you a bonus, I believe.
Oh, right.
That's correct.
4.
Plus 4, yeah.
Oh, nice. I get an 18 then.
Yeah, I was getting hurt.
I'm gonna use
Are
a
you
flash
kidding
of
me?
genius.
I have a
That's
plus 11 and I rolled a 13.
Well, you did crit
Boy.
on your first attack, so you know
True.
it's all going
Actually, that
around
was
in
my
circles.
second. I missed
All right,
on
fine.
my first
First, second attack, whatever. Snicker snack.
first turn.
So it looks like only Frey made it. So you would take 15 or 31. Or wait, what are you doing?
I used a flash of genius.
All right.
Brought
So
mine up to 5.
that's 18. Yeah. So if you made it, you take 15 necrotic. If you failed it, you take 31.
Ow.
Because there's just a huge explosion of darkness in the area. That is it for him. Wait. Oh, I see. I didn't progress the turn. So that is it for him. The Twilight Diva is going. You would hear noise in the room behind you.
Oh no.
And the door opens. The double doors open forward as a diva comes into view. And it is going to...
Excuse me, man. We didn't ask you to join.
Excuse me. It's going to fly at Frayner with its scythe and do some multi-attacking. So... Scythe. Oh no, Frayner. That is a crit. So 11 slashing and 30 necrotic.
Okay, so slashing at least is halved.
Alright, so yeah, you take 5 slashing and 30 necrotic. Second scythe, 18.
I would hit.
Okay. So another 4 slashing and 7 necrotic. The Twilight Diva here is going to use her action. I think it's Twilight's Touch. To give 15 temp hit points to the big guy that you guys just beat up on. And move up to here. But that's all that she can do. Darian.
Since he's so tall, does he have cover from Gowan and Airpo?
So if you move up to Gao, you can fire past his space without cover.
Okay.
So...
But I won't get steady.
Huh?
I won't get steady.
Oh, well, you already have a melee attacker next to you anyway, so steady aim would just cancel out. So...
Oh.
Because, yeah, if you have a melee attacker next to you, someone threatening you, you lose, or you gain disadvantage.
Okay, I will... Oh, wait. She will... Do I have to drop my bow to pull out my rapier and stab? I can just put my...
You don't. You, because your bow is only one-handed. You just can't fire your bow while you have a melee weapon in your hand. So you could stab with your bow in your other hand.
Okay, actually... I'm going to move behind the angel, take out my rapier, and stab her in the back.
Alright, so you gain
Why not the short sword?
Blank.
It's not magic, is it?
Yeah.
With short sword. Oh, you mean this guy's short sword? Oh yeah, it's very magic.
Oh, it is? Okay, then I'll take my short sword.
It's the, what is it? Is that the one of life or death?
It's death.
Yes, that is definitely magical. Okay, what that one does is prevent healing.
Oh. Alright, then. I'll definitely stab her with it, then.
Yeah. So, if
it seems to me you need to run around and stab everyone with it.
Well, it does for one turn. So if you take damage from the Sword of Certain Death, you can't regain hit points, I think, till your next turn. Or they can't.
Okay.
Although these things grant temp HP, so you're not sure how useful that'll be.
Might as well give it a try.
Does not being able to regain hit points not count against temp HP?
No, because temp HP isn't gaining hit points, technically.
Okay. Yeah, alright.
They're fake hit points. It's like fake butter. Alright, reactive... What's that do?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was just looking at my sheet. That does not help me in this dungeon, and it hasn't done a thing for me this entire dungeon, but I didn't mean to click it.
Alright, so go ahead, Darian, take your attack with the flank with your Sword of Death.
Alright.
21 will strike the angel.
Nice.
Doing... Nice. 24 and 7 is 31 damage, 20 of which is absorbed by the temp, and the angel would take 11. And the angel cannot heal if there was something that it could use to heal, at least till your next turn. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Alright, Gao.
So I'm going to try to get it so it clicks on the token. There we go. draw the Sword of Life, say to the big guy, "Thanks for the gift," and flank this guy to attack.
Alright, Sword of Life, I believe life steals on a crit. I think that's what it does. But unfortunately 14 would not be enough on the first swing.
I don't think I have additional swings since I'm just Warlock.
That's right, you're not a sword pact, right? You're something else.
I'm a Hexblade, but I don't see on the Hexblade where you can have multiple.
I thought Hexblades had extra attacks.
Give me a second.
One of their things.
Maybe it's higher level? I don't
Or how many levels in Hexblade do you have?
All.
Oh yeah,
That's all I have.
I'm almost positive Hexblades get extra attacks.
Yeah, this is the first time I did not build him to do physical attacks. That's the reason why I built him to do range.
Yeah.
Just double checking.
Let's see if I can take a look as well.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
not
either.
seen-
Hex Warrior. Charisma modifier. Spectre. Hex grows powerful curse. Yeah. No.
Alright, maybe I was mistaken.
Maybe there's
Nope,
an
don't have it.
Maybe there's an invocation that some of your warlocks have, or something like that.
Yeah,
that
I'm
you're
thinking
of. Yeah.
I'm thinking it's invocations that I do not have. Like I said, I
Okay.
did not build them to do melee.
Yep.
So I'm done. Next.
Alright. So doesn't your Hexblade use sorry, I'm just double checking something.
Charisma.
Yeah, charisma for your
What's
attack
your-
bonus for your
Yeah.
'cause it's
Yeah.
only a +4 attack, that seems kinda low.
And my charisma is a 5. So I'm thinking
So it should be +9 then, I think, right?
I
Yeah.
think so. Maybe I didn't type it in right. Give me a second here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you use charisma for damage and
Oh yeah, I do.
I don't know what your pact is, but I think that might be what Lou was thinking of, maybe.
Oh, Thirsting Blade. Oh yeah, that's probably what I was thinking of.
Yeah, no, it just rolled a proficiency bonus.
Alright, so
You're
you should have another 5 on that, which would be 17, which would be enough to hit with the flank.
Woohoo!
Oops, I don't know why I did that instead. Oh, I'm sorry. I
No worries.
clicked the wrong thing.
Yay! So I believe it does +5 to that as well.
Yes, I'm trying to fix the macro in after this round.
That's fine. So the creature takes the 6, but is mostly absorbed by the shielding. Is that it for you, Gal?
Yes.
All right. This one is going to screech and fly over towards Arapel, not liking what you did to the big guy. It is going to scythe 21 versus AC.
That exactly hits.
All right.
Ah!
So 10
Oh.
and 12 necrotic on the first
Okay.
attack. And second attack. Ooh, good rolls for them. 23. It's going to strike
Yeah.
again for another 7 slashing and 13 necrotic, so 20.
Wow.
20. Wow. All right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
The Shadow Mane Angel goes.
Arapel is less shiny.
No, he doesn't have. Oh, he kind of has spells, but I think he's just gonna fly, which he has 120 feet of flight.
Oh shit.
So he flies over to Gao and says, "Give me my blades," as he comes at you.
Oh.
No.
Ah!
He seems very unhappy that you have one of his blades. Or give me my blade, I guess, because he doesn't see the other one yet.
Oh, and I'm still going to say no, no matter what.
You say.
Don't say over my
Absolutely
dead
not.
body.
Finders keepers.
Yeah.
Over your dead body.
So he comes at you with a slash 19.
Nope, I'm 20.
All right, so you just managed to duck that one.
Shield pings off.
Comes in for another one. Oh, again. Oh wait. I think he has a flank.
Yes, he
Yeah.
well.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, because he has this guy here. So actually, I think he would hit.
Wow.
19 and 19 and 19 and 14.
Um.
If it's advantage, she rolled 2 19s on the
Well,
first one. And a 19
no,
and a 14.
the flank gives a +2.
Oh, that's right.
advantage.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Forgetting.
So, he would cut you for 13 and say 17 cold,
Oh,
as you look like you might be resistant. All right, that is it for him. Gnome.
oh, this all happened quickly. I'm gonna throw an acid splash on these two.
Okay. So you send some acid forward.
Are out.
This one is going to try to save. Dex save to try to get out of the way. It does not, so it fails and takes 9 damage. Which... Yeah, 9 damage. The second one is going to also try to dodge. So another dex save.
Cool.
13, but they do have magic resist, so unfortunately it would dodge it. Anything else, Gnome?
I'll scoot up here. Tell Frey to back off if she needs, and have Carl run over here and dodge.
Okay, Carl's running in and dodging. Freyner.
Okay. I'm going to focus on this one for now.
Okay.
I think I'm going to try to hit her.
All right. So you go at the one who you're flanking with Darian.
Did not like that she hit me so hard. So yeah, I'm going to claw 3 times.
Yeah, first one will strike.
Okay, I'm going to spend a key point to stunning strike that.
All right. So that is a save, and it's not a magic effect, so no advantage. Con save. So it would she would fail it, so she takes 10 points of damage. And she is stunned, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to hit her twice more.
So stunned. And these are with advantage.
Yay.
Yeah, 22 would strike on the second one. Doing another 10, yeah.
And that would obviously... Oh, wait, no, 15.
Oh, it's 15. So
Oh.
17 would hit.
Yeah.
For another 9. As you let loose a flurry of attacks.
Okay.
Anything else?
Could I... What is going on here? Is that an enemy right there?
No, that is, what's his face? That's Carl.
Door. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
enemy
Carl.
up there.
That was weird.
Carl's adorable.
Wah wah. Yeah, he is.
Okay, I think I'm gonna stay here for now. But I have my sights.
Okay.
So,
So that is the end of the round. Arapel.
Let's see. I don't really want to waste time on these angels. Like, I want around them.
I know.
Can I attempt? Well, Gao is all surrounded now too. Is this? Yeah, that's the one that came out. Gao and asked. Okay.
He wants his sword.
He requested politely.
Politely denied.
Guys, I really don't know. I'm gonna try a. All creatures or each creature in the area. I apologize, guys.
No worries.
I guess I will. Can I try to tumble through these guys?
Yeah, you would just have to
Or-
do an acrobatics versus their acrobatics.
Let's see. I don't have great acrobatics, but I bet they have great strength. Well, I don't know. The angels may not be as strong. Maybe I'll do. Maybe I'll do a override.
So they look incredibly strong. Or wait,
They do? Okay.
hang on. I was looking at the Shadow Mane. He's got like a 6-pack.
Yeah.
The Twilight Divas look very strong and very dexterous.
They look both. Okay, so it's probably. Well, I'll use my bonus action to try because I don't have any other bonus actions anyway. So
Okay.
that's just a straight.
She's using Dex,
Do
acrobatics.
they look more dexy than strong?
I mean, you'd probably say
It's fine,
they
it's fine
look
if I don't
kind of
know.
equally of both.
Okay.
I mean, here, you be the judge. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, pretty much equal. All right, let's try strength.
Okay.
I'm gonna regret this. Well, I mean, it's a bonus action I wouldn't have used for anything else, so it's probably fine. All right.
Isn't
so
strength like... Well, okay.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, isn't strength like your lower stat?
I mean, he's got 13 strength and 10 dex. So.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you were 8. All right, so...
Because most of my characters are extremely
Yeah.
weak.
Yeah. All right, so use strength. The diva uses... Oh, you rolled stealth.
Oh, sorry about that. It's like a drop down list, so alphabetically, strength,
Yeah.
stealth. All right, do that again.
So you want athletics, not strength. It's probably the same.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was going for strength, but yeah, and they are the same. Athletics and strength are the same. Yeah.
I think you win. So you matched. So yes, you were able to
okay.
push past the angel as it's getting ready to attack again. You kind of shove it
Alright.
a little and move in.
Then I'm gonna.
So that's 15 feet of movement because that is difficult terrain to move through someone.
All right, I don't know how long I can last, guys, if they keep attacking me, but I am going to make some swings at this dude.
Oh, the boss. Interesting. All right.
I mean, that's what we're here for, right?
So you come at him with the Snicker Snack.
I'm not sure if I understand these Snicker Snack references.
Jabberwock.
Me neither.
I'll look it up for you.
21. Okay.
Send her the Jabberwock poem.
Yes,
Yes.
21 will strike. The Vorpal Blade goes Snicker Snack. So
that
you
was a-
strike 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't you get holy damage too?
Oh, yeah, because I haven't added that to my macro. Let me remind myself. Oh, I don't even know if I added that.
It's
the
D8,
last
right?
time. Yeah, I don't think I added it to.
So much damage.
Yeah, I don't think I added it to my
So
previous
much
attack.
damage.
Okay, so 1d8 radiant. Okay, I need to add that in.
You
the
forgot to
macro.
turn it on.
Yeah, well, I don't use the global modifier. D8, there we go.
Okay. So you do 11 points of damage as you cut him. And he seems surprised now that he can see the sword. He says,
Oh,
she gave
he's-
you her blade. How is
He lo-
this possible?
She loves us.
Oh, by the way, the 11 damage was taken to his temp HP because he still had some
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
All right, so is that it for you?
Yep, unfortunately.
All
Now
right.
the angels are going to murder me for smacking their dude.
The idol is attempting to recharge. Well, no, he can't recharge it. That's just once per day. Never mind. What's he gonna do? He's got some temp HP. He is going to begin chanting as he starts to cast a spell. Any reactions?
I cannot dispel magic, so not.
Nope.
Okay. So he points at Arapel, casting Dominate Person.
That is a long text wall.
He says, the blade shall serve us once more. Arapel, I need a wisdom save. To
You
Everyone
can
knows.
do it.
to prevent him from taking control of your mind.
Arapo's uncorruptible.
Well, now you just guaranteed that.
Oh, sorry.
So,
Now I'm going to use an inspiration point.
yeah. Now,
I
that,
am
now that
blue.
he tempted fate.
Arapel has.
No, I was going to do it anyway. Yeah, inspiration on my wisdom save.
Okay.
His wisdom's not bad, even though he's not a wisdom class. Let's turn off my talk to myself and save.
All right. It's good that you did.
Thank goodness.
Because 25 would make it. So you resist as you feel him taking control, but you drive him out.
He senses something and like boop 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 and like focuses on him.
Error. Command, like illegal command.
Daisy, Daisy, tell me your answer's true.
Virus rejected.
Yeah. All right. So the idol
Thank God you paid your
finishes.
subscription.
Yep. The idol finishes its turn. This one was not at all happy with Freyner.
Aw.
So it is going to.
Oh, it's still until the start of my next turn.
Oh, you stunned it. All right, never mind. It's going to stand there stunned.
Nice.
This one here is going to. Well, it has a flank on Gao.
Yeah, it's going after Gao, especially
So-
since Gao's injured.
Yeah, I think it's going to try to confirm the kill here. So it takes
Carl's
some.
gonna disadvantage the second swing.
Second swing? Alright, so the first swing. Oh, jeez.
Ah,
Oh no.
sorry.
It might land.
Yeah, that might get you.
Sorry.
So 11 slashing and 32 necrotic. Ouch.
Ow.
It will then swing a second time at disadvantage. Which
nice.
is a natural 1, which will miss. Were you rolling your greatsword there, Arapel? Oh, I'm assuming it was a
No,
mistake.
I thought I was whispering because I was whispering before you made me do that save.
Alright, got it.
Sorry.
No worries. So yeah, misses with the second attack. Darian.
Do I still can't use steady aim with the melee attack? Or
Can you
I'm
what?
good? You said I can't use steady aim with a melee attacker.
Oh no, you can.
Here.
But
Okay,
you already
okay.
have advantage because the
Right.
creature
Oh,
is stunned.
That's true. Okay, I'll just stab him. Stab my short sword.
Okay.
Or my
Stab.
sort of certain death.
Certain
Go fight
death.
win.
22, yes, that will strike,
Yeah.
doing 28 damage. Ow. And the creature is wounded quite profusely.
Take that. And that's it for me.
Where are all those
Do you get
numbers?
2
on?
hits?
No, rogues only get 1, but he has a sneak attack. Alright, Gao, what you doing?
Casting a spell called Misty Step.
Alright, you've decided it's time to fall back. Did anyone take all those healing potions? Just out of curiosity.
I think Arapel is carrying them.
Okay.
I have all of them. Oh god.
We did not think that one through.
And since that's a bonus action, my next action will be to target the angel between Frey and Darian,
the stunned one.
and I'm going to be blasting that one.
Yeah.
Started blasting.
Out of my face.
All right, 27 will strike. Because it is stunned.
Okay. Come on, click the button. There we go.
Blasting it for 6 force on the first shot. Yeah, 28 will definitely strike on the second one. Ba-doo! Blasting it for 8. And third one is a crit.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
And those ones. 6 and 8, 14. Ouch. So it is looking near death.
Just like me.
Everyone's having a bad day. So that's it for Gao.
That is it for Gal.
Alright, this one here is going to use her ability to give dying lady over here 19 temp as the shadows coalesce. So she's used that.
Oh, yeah, and temp HP don't count for Darian's sword.
That's it for her. The boss guy, raging at this point, is going to fly past, giving Arapel and, well, Carl already used his Oppie. But Arapel, you get to make an Oppie on him.
Make it. I hope you tickle him with the sword.
Tickle him. Oh, I guess
my
Gnome,
goodness.
you would make it as well. Nope, you would miss. Snicker Snack is not Snicker or Snacker. But Gnome Chomsky, you would get to attack as well, because he had to pass by you.
Ah!
Nope, so you swing, everyone just flails, and he is going to try to take Gao out, because he wants that sword. Nope. So 15, you would dodge, and a second one. Ooh, 19 would just miss.
Alright.
I'm laughing at his face, even though I'm bloodied and beat to crap. I'm laughing at him just to infuriate him more.
So he continues flying down the hall, avoiding Oppies from
Wait.
because of the flyby thing.
And Gao does have his sword out, right?
Gao does not, right? Well, I think he does, actually. Didn't you take out the sword?
I took out the sword. To cast last round, I shifted hands and then shifted back because I just needed one hand free.
Yeah, you just weren't marked with sword, so... Yeah, you do have a melee weapon out. But yeah, he has flyby, so he can just keep flying. He flies
That's why I
down the hall
didn't
a bit.
attack. Since you said that.
Yeah. So Freyner, he would avoid Oppies from the two of you.
Someone's little coward.
Gnome.
Alright. I'll step up here and swing twice at that guy.
Alright. Who is still stunned, but does have some temp. 20 will strike with the first one, doing 9, which goes to the temp. 19 will strike again, doing another 6 to the temp.
And Carl's gonna continue dodging.
Okay, and you tell Carl to dodge. Brainer.
Okay. This one looks like it's near death.
Yes, but it just got a bunch of temp HP.
Oh,
Which actually,
Yeah.
I think Chomsky took a bunch out
Like
with
I
his
worked it
swings.
out. Most
Okay.
actually.
All right. All right. Let's see if I can take this one out.
Yeah, 24 will strike for 9 with the first, 4 to the temp, and then 5 to his or her normal HP.
Okay.
21 will strike, or
Right.
23,
Yeah. Why is it advantage?
because it's stunned.
Oh, I think it's the
I thought it was till the end of your next turn. It's stunned.
Oh, let me
That's
just
what I
look
thought.
that again. It's been a couple weeks. I thought it was at the start of my next turn, but
I mean, I could be wrong. If you want to double check it, that's
yeah.
fine.
Let me just put it here for a second. Oh yeah. Okay. End of my next turn.
Yeah.
I just thought that sounded too too good to be true. Okay. So
another
that-
13. It is still alive, but it's very hurt.
Okay. Guess I'll use my there.
Okay, yeah, 23 will strike yet again for another 11. But yes, the angel is still up.
Oh, darn it. Oh wait. Bonus action. I didn't use any of my bonus actions, did I? So an armed strike. I'm gonna kick it.
All right, you take yet another attack. Oh, but no, 14 will miss.
Oh yeah, I can kick him. Oh wait. Oh, ouch. My toe. The wall.
Yeah.
That hurts.
On the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is no longer stunned. Anything else?
Well,
Tweak its nose.
I kind of want, yeah, I want to start making my way towards, like, before the end of my turn, while it's stunned, move away from this angel.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just move. Actually, I could probably make it all the way up to that guy. I
yeah,
mean,
you probably could.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to, because you need to leave Gao alone. All right. That's my turn.
All right. So new round, Arapel.
Let's see.
Oh, and I guess I should just show all the pictures of what you're fighting. Yeah, what are you gonna do, Arapel?
Crush their souls. Oh, sorry.
I mean, I guess I'll attack the angels because I can't actually see where Gao has gone off to.
Yeah, you just saw Gao teleported out, then Avarian just swooped out of the room past you.
Poop.
So-
I'm gonna try another overrun.
Okay. So you're once again trying to push back through.
Mm-hmm.
Could Carl do anything to help her?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's probably. I mean, I guess I only rolled a 14 last time, so yeah. Okay.
No,
that's
that
fine.
would prevent passage.
Yeah. So I guess I will swing at the one here that I can flank with Carl.
With Carl, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Knicker snack. You have the big guy still back here.
But yeah, but
Spellcaster.
he's out of my vision. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you can't see in the dark.
And I was tempted to take one oppie, but not two.
Yeah, that's fair. 18 will strike.
18?
The first wait. Oh, never mind. 14. No, that will miss. Never mind.
I mean,
I was
I'll take
looking
it.
at
but...
athletics. But yeah, 24 will hit with the second attack.
All right, let's see if this macro works. There's the damage, and then chromatic confusion.
So 17.
Okay,
so it takes half radiant. So 14 and 4. What type of damage is the 4? Sorry.
Acid.
Acid. Yeah. So they take normal acid damage. So that would be 18. Yep. which the temp HP pretty much takes all of that.
All right, that's all I got.
The Midnight Idol goes. Did not like you resisting its spells.
Aw.
So let's see what else it's got.
Nothing. It's giving up.
Shh.
I'm trying.
It's not. It is kind of hurt, but it's not giving up because its master would probably punish it for doing that. So it's going to do another one of its once per day spells. It begins chanting, once again targeting Arapel. Casting Insect Plague. Not rolling very well. So alright, everything will just be broken. That's fine. So I need a... I guess this is a radius spell. Oops, I messed up. It's not going to cast Insect Plague because it would hit all of its own guys. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna... Oh, wait, I could use Cure Wounds.
No.
Nah, you don't want to do that.
So
Unless you're
it
curing
will...
Arapel.
No, it will give itself 6 HP back.
Not bad.
That is it for... Well, and it'll fly over here. The Twilight Diva goes... So it is going to use... Yeah, I might as well try. It will use its Twilight Touch to get 23 temp HP.
Oh.
And that is it. This one here didn't like Carl messing with the attack, so it's going to go for Carl. Oh wait, Carl's dodging, huh?
Carl is dodging.
Alright, it's going to go for Arapel. I lied. It can't really get a flank from here. I guess it could fly up here. Yeah, it's going to fly up here to get flank. And do a scythe attack.
Carl's gonna disadvantage the second one.
Oh, not the first one?
I already saw the roll.
Fair. So the first one would strike, doing 7 slashing and 19 necrotic. Second one is a disadvantage. 20 might still hit. Or wait, no, 21. So that would miss. Alright, that is it for that one. Darian.
I'm gonna try and hit this lady with
Alright,
my sword.
so you stab. Are you going to do a...
Steady aim. Yep.
Steady aim? Alright, advantage. As she calls upon her temp HP. Yeah, 17 would just hit.
She's not distracted, is she? So
I'm right now.
Oh, you are.
To her.
Noam Chomsky's
Okay.
there, so yeah,
Okay.
she is.
Awesome.
Oh!
Yes. Thank
Wow.
you.
38. Yeah, that stab her right in the throat, even through the shadows. She goes down.
Slain by her
Yay.
master's blade.
One.
Alright, anything else?
I'm gonna walk past her. Well, I'm gonna drop my short sword right here behind me and have my knock an arrow and then go right there. That's it.
You could just sheathe your short sword.
Oh, I thought that took it like an action. or
That
something.
takes an item interaction, which you have 1 per
Oh.
turn.
Okay, then that sounds better.
So you put away your sword and draw your bow.
Yep.
Alright, Gal. If
I'm
you do,
tar-
or real quick, if you do more than 1 item interaction, the second one becomes an action. So you have 1 for
Gotcha.
free. Yeah.
I did not roll anything, but it popped up as I'm rolling something.
Oh no, it's just your turn. It marked your turn, came up.
I'm targeting the big boss who's fleeing like a chicken,
Okay.
and I'm going to tickle his fancy.
Psychic Lance. Alright. So
Oh,
He has to make an int save.
Intelligence. Yes.
So he does have magic resistance, but we'll see how it goes.
He
Ooh,
saves.
17 would just make it so it's half damage.
Unsuccessful. Yeah, and is not incapacitated. Correct.
Ah,
All right. So he, how much does he take?
I'm.
Was it 76?
Yeah. I was trying to figure out how the spell will be able to roll it, but it wasn't.
I think if you click on the like if you just click the spell, it'll do the roll without the description.
Yeah. Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. So it takes 14 points of damage, or he does. 9 of which goes to the temp, and 5 to him. He looks very angry at you. Anything else?
Oh no.
Alright, the Twilight Diva is going to move to here, giving Arapel an Oppie, as it does.
Shh, please. What happened? Sorry, guys. Yeah,
no
he will
worries.
take the swing. Yeah.
Alright, so the large sword swings. Ooh.
Ooh, I can't hit with this sword though. Like
Yeah.
I've missed more times than I've hit.
So
Alright, that's it.
it flies over here and is going to cast
What happened?
Raise Dead.
Oh, what?
I'm not dead yet.
Not dead yet. And the
Darian finished him off with his sword thing, right? So he can't take any HP.
Oh yeah, how does that work?
Oh, good point.
It's life with 1 HP.
It
So-
returns him to life. I don't think that's well, could you link your sword? Or I could just look it up. I'm pretty sure it's not gaining technically. I mean, he only
Yeah,
had
I
1
did-
HP.
I didn't, I couldn't
Sounds like
find
you
it.
gained
on the-
one. But
That is an argument.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
No, that's fine. I mean,
What was the name of the sword?
certain death.
Sword of certain death.
Yeah.
It was just-
All right. I'll say it would technically be regaining, so that would fail.
Yay!
Go Darian.
And seeing this, he would say, "You have both of my blades."
Yes. And you're running.
So for his turn, he is going to take flight and do flyby again.
Ah.
Right, it's like Jason gonna chase him back and forth.
And he's going to go for Gao.
You're running down a dream.
Ooh, 23.
Oh. I'm gonna do this spell. He misses.
Oh, nice. So you
Yes.
cast Shield, knocking away his first attack. He is going to swing again. Actually, he's going to move over here and then swing again, because he should be taking the flank. No, luckily he doesn't have advantage.
Oh.
And you would once again keep him back with your shield. And he keeps on a flying.
Do I get?
Where did he go?
He still has the flyby thing.
Oh, that's
so it's
right,
Like
that's
the
right.
it's like the owl. Like he can fly, kind of fly past swinging, and yeah. Unfortunately, there's not much you could do. Just shoot at him. Gnome.
Ooh. Lots happened. But I did see that guy fly this way, so I'm going to run over there and swing twice at him.
Okay. So you run up. Did you hold the button again?
I did.
Set a million waypoints. All right. No, he would dodge both of those.
Ah! That sucks.
He says pathetic Anything else?
Do I know if I cast like web somewhere, if he could still fly through it?
If he tried, it would be difficult terrain, and he would have to make a
Strength
dex
check.
save. Or
Okay.
I think it's dex when you first enter a web.
Okay.
And
Cool.
if you start your turn in one, you also might have to do a dex save.
Cool. Well, that'll be my turn. Carl's gonna dodge again.
Okay. Frainer.
I'm just getting my, my miles in today. I'm,
Your Fitbit.
I'm going to chase
You're getting
after
your
him.
steps. All right, so you rush south. You will give one of them an oppie if you rush past.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do then? Hey, I can fly too. I'm going to step of the wind and use one of my wings unfurled to unfurl my spectral
Well,
dragon.
the corridor here is only 10 feet high, I believe, so you would still be flying past.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
All right, so you're gonna take the oppie.
Yeah.
All right. So you fly past this one as he's trying to res her
50 feet,
friend.
yeah.
She will turn around and swing at you. 20.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you are struck for 5 slashing and 23 necrotic.
Oh, that necrotic. Jeez. All right. 23 necrotic, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Oh God. Oh, that hurt. Okay. All right. I'm going to try to hit this guy.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh yeah,
24.
24 will strike.
the stunning strike, spending a key point.
You spend a key point. He will take 11 and must make a con save. He will make the first one, so yeah, he is not stunned yet.
I'm gonna hit him again. Darn.
No, 16 will miss on the second attack. Or sorry,
I'm gonna try-
13.
Oh,
Oh,
that
crit.
one hits.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to stunning strike on that one.
Alright, so you do 22.
Yeah. I have a feeling he's probably pretty good at these con saves.
Con save. He will make it. He's not actually that good. He's just been rolling really well.
He's just lucky. Okay.
Alright, is that it for you?
Yeah, but she is looking very rough.
Arapel.
I will swing at the idol.
Alright, so you come at the idol with your sword.
Oh my goodness, these rolls.
But the idol will dodge.
Alright.
Anything else? Oh, yeah, 22 will strike. Doing another 14 points of damage. 15.
Yeah, 15, yeah.
Which
That's,
will take out the rest of its temp.
Yeah, I think that's all I've got.
Alright, the Midnight Idol. None of its spells are really going to help much here, so I think it's just going to swing at Arapel with the flank.
Oh, that's right, he is flanking. Okay.
17 will miss. Ooh, 28
That
will
hits.
probably strike, though. Doing 12 slashing and 14 radiant.
Oof.
There's a little explosion of energy from his scythe.
Yeah, looking rough.
The diva is dead. This diva is worried about her master. She's gonna fly
Carl's
out
gonna
here.
disadvantage. Oh, just kidding.
Oh, do I get a swing?
You can take one if you want.
Yes.
Okay, I will happily make another miss with my greatsword.
No,
I was
you
hoping
don't.
it-
That one will
Like
hit.
opposite Jinx, right?
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. You unjinxed yourself.
And
For 10 points of damage. And it is going to use its Twilight Touch again to give 21 to the big bad. Using another charge of its Twilight ability.
The idol or the
This guy, the leader.
Okay, gotcha.
The chicken.
The chicken, the
The
flying,
chicken.
the flying, slashing chicken. Darian.
Can I shoot past her? This one.
Yeah, you can fire
all right.
past her.
I will use another arrow of slaying and
Oh.
try to shoot the idol. I really
You
wanna
will have
get this guy up.
disadvantage though, because she is
Can
a
I-
threatening enemy.
What about steady aim?
That'll just cancel it, and that will deny you sneak attack because you would have disadvantage.
So I won't get sneak attack on him. On the idol.
Not as long as you have disadvantage to the attack. You could try to tumble through their square, and then just rush up to the guy and stab him, but you can't actually fire a bow while you're near these. Well, you can fire a bow, you'll have disadvantage, so you have to not be adjacent to an enemy.
Okay. I'll try to tumble through her and take out my short sword.
Would you
Alright.
be able to get through without? Because
Oh, that's true. Would I still take a?
No,
Not be-
because there's a
if you go like
diagonal step, there's 2 enemies, so they'd prevent passage. You'd have to tumble still.
Cool.
So
Okay.
they will
Sorry.
try to stop your tumbling with their own acrobatics.
Is it acrobatics?
Yeah, it's acrobatics. Oh yeah, you fake them out as you move past, drawing your sword in your second hand, so you can move
Alright.
through them. So 10, 15,
And-
20. I assume you're going to go up to here.
Yeah.
So that's
And I'll
25
ru-
feet.
Yeah. I'll rush right at him and stab him with my sword of certain death.
All right. So you will have sneak attack if you hit.
Nice.
You put a bunch of waypoints. Oh, natural 1, rough. All right. So no, he would see you coming and stop the attack.
Crap. I just like, hey, I'll just act on this, and then that's it.
All right, Gal.
I'm gonna tickle the fancy of the person or the angel that's right below me, south of me,
Okay.
with the sword of life.
All right, swing with the sword of life. Oh yeah, 26 will strike, stabbing her. No, does that have to be?
I'm sorry, I did the wrong thing.
Oh,
I have to
no
get
worries.
a natural 20 for it to do the life
The
stealing.
life steal. Okay, it's too
That's
bad she
what I was
wasn't
looking up right now.
Too bad she wasn't stunned.
Oh hell yeah!
So you do 10 points of damage, because she does not currently have temp HP. She is not happy with that. Anything else?
Nope. I'm done.
All right. She goes.
I'm probably dead, but this is gonna be fun.
Uh,
Her attack. Bring it.
yeah.
Bring it.
Does she want to shield herself or attack you? Because she's out of temp. I think she's going to shield herself because she still has 2 uses of the ability. As she doesn't necessarily think you can get through her shielding anyway. So she uses another touch, giving herself 21. And ends her turn. That's it for her. So this guy, still enraged, wants his swords. He's gonna fly this way, swiping at you as he comes past. Ooh.
Carl's disadvantaging.
Oh, good call. So yeah, that is going to miss with the first. And Ooh, 23. You got another shield?
Nope.
All
He
right.
hits.
So that is going to hit, which I think will drop you.
Oh yeah.
He is going to drop one of his scythes and pick up the sword.
Oh no!
That's
And that will
He
be...
can't attune to it like immediately, though, right?
That's true. He just wants it back. He'll attune to it later.
Yeah.
So he sheathes the sword and ends his turn. Gnome.
All right. I will run up there and I guess attack this that one.
All right, so
Shoot.
you go at the one that just
I'm
shielded
actually gonna
itself.
throw.
This one doesn't have a shield right now yet.
Cool. Yeah, then I'll swipe at this one twice.
All right.
No.
Well, Gao is not dead yet. He's still alive.
Don't put dead on yourself. You're just
He's
unconscious.
unconscious at the moment. All right, 26 will strike this one, bopping her for 11.
You got too many people around you, Gao.
Oh,
I can't hear you.
That is a crit.
You have too many people around you to revive you right now.
I
think
was
he
joking
means,
about the.
he's dead.
I'm
He
dead,
can't
so I
hear you.
can't hear you.
Yes.
So you would
Cool.
strike for 8 points on the second attack, further smacking this angel. But
And
it's
then
yeah.
Command Carl to scoot there, and he's gonna keep dodging.
All right. So Carl dodges, no attack.
Nah.
All right. Frainer.
All right, I'm going to pull out the javelin of returning. Very unsteady on my feet, and I'm going to throw it. I guess I'll throw it at this angel right now, just because she's closer.
This one.
Yeah.
All right. You hurl the javelin. Yeah. 23 will strike.
Okay.
She takes 11 points on the first throw.
Okay, I call it back and throw it again.
Oh yeah, 20 will strike a second time.
Yeah.
Now she's wishing she got the temp HP. All right, so she takes another 13 and actually is looking wounded.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Arapel, new round.
Muted.
Are you there, Arapel?
Sorry. Oops. Not twice. Just once.
Arapel is casting Aura Vitality as a large aura of healing energy radiates out from her.
And I will use my bonus action to use a charge of aura. Let me get this.
Okay. So who are you healing?
On Gal.
Alright, Gao, you are healed for how much?
I'm trying to find the macro. There it is. There it is. Not much, but
So
hopefully enough to wake you up.
yeah, you have a level of exhaustion, but you are at 3 and conscious. Anything else, Arapel?
Hopefully you know to play dead. Oh gosh. Let's see. So that's a 1 minute timer and a concentration. And that was bonus action and action. So I think that's all I got.
Alright, the Midnight Idol goes. He is gonna swing his scythe at Darian, I think.
It was an accident.
He's not as worried about
Oh, my.
Arapel anymore. She hit him really hard at first, but he saw you take down 2 of his angel friends. Ooh, 20.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you use your
wait.
reaction. Are you doing something, Arapel?
I am going to react, but I can't stop the damage, so go ahead.
Alright, so you would have that to 4 slashing and 12 radiant. So 16 damage.
16. Okay.
And what's
And
your
I will
reaction,
use-
Arapel?
Not Aura of the Guardian. I'm trying to remember which one is it. It's my channel divinity. Sorry, it's Rebuke the Violent. Okay, so here it is. There's that.
I think I'm wounded.
So he takes radiant damage equal to the damage he just dealt. Unfortunately, I know he's resistant to radiant, but it's something
Alright.
I can do now. So,
So what did he deal to you? 16?
Oh, is that all?
Well, because
Yeah.
he halved it with his...
Oh, poop. Okay.
Do you still want to do it?
I can't do it again next. I think he's gonna hit me twice, right?
Oh, he's going to swing a second time. You know, if he's going to hit.
Okay, then yeah, I won't do it. Sorry. Thank you for giving me the option.
Sure. So he swings a second time at Darian. But he will miss.
Yay!
Wait, will he miss? Yeah, he will just miss. So he curses, ending his turn. The Twilight Diva here is going to snap her fingers using her 3rd charge of temp HP.
She would.
Gaining 23 temp. The shadows coalesce.
Pretty decent roll.
Darian.
I'm stab him. Try to stab him again. Stabby.
Stabby. Alright.
Steady aim.
Alright. You can also, 21 will strike.
Okay.
I was going to say you could flank him with Arapel,
Oh right. My bad.
but you still hit, so it doesn't really matter. 29 damage. Oof, that hurt. Oh, he is looking near death.
Yay!
He looks very upset at you. Anything else?
I guess I'll move behind him.
Okay, so you set up Arapel for a flank. Gal.
I'm playing possum until I can be safe.
Okay, so you stay down for now. Give me a deception check.
I gotta move the cat on my lap to do that. Give me a second.
And
He's
it's
really
helping
just playing
defend
possum
you.
because he was busy petting the cat.
Can't blame him.
There we go.
All right, so
Hey.
you are fairly convincing as a dead person.
That was a very convincing dead person.
This one, I guess he's gonna come over here. And Gal,
Oh,
I'm assuming you're not gonna oppie him.
Correct.
Okay, so he is gonna go for Chomsky.
I've got the big boss sitting right next to me, so I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, 28.
I'll shield it.
All right.
Let me make sure I can. 22, 26. Nope, won't matter.
So you are scythed for 28 damage, 10 slashing, 18 necrotic. And a second
Okay.
attack. 23.
23. I'll shield. Well,
Alright, so you shield that one, knocking
Yeah.
it back.
With that first one, could I use the reaction to try to blind it?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and spend your reaction. Oh, wait, if you do, you can't shield.
Oh!
Ah, jerks.
Yeah. Who wrote that rule?
Alright, so no, you cannot blind, unfortunately.
Silly balance. But...
Silly balanced stuff. Alright, this guy, thinking Gao is down, going to look around for Darien.
I'm hiding.
So he's gonna fly this way,
Oh, he can see. He can see through the idol.
or just step forward, see Darien, and
I'm not here.
please fly by.
Oh no. Oh no.
Give me my blade.
It's not yours, but I got my name on it.
21.
He spent the rest engraving his name on the pommel.
Yeah. And yeah, that would hit.
Okay. So,
Ow.
Oh.
assume you're halving it.
Oh god.
Yes. Wait, did I do my
Yeah,
reaction with?
Well, your turn passed since then, so you
Oh,
got it
right.
back.
Yeah, definitely. I'm half. Definitely.
Alright, so you take 5 and 13, so 18 damage.
Ow.
And he will go again. 16. Ooh, will just miss you. You
Yep.
just managed to dodge that cold sword swing. Gnome.
Oh. I'll take an appy from that guy there.
Alright. Cha. Nope.
Cool.
She would miss
And
you.
then scoot there, and I'm gonna use a vortex warp to pick Darien up from there.
Wow, wow. Alright, where are you warping him to?
Around this corner here.
Wow, wow. Alright, so Darien, I assume you're not going to resist?
Nope. Can I feel it? Can I feel it? You know, him teleporting me.
I mean, you see him, like, casting a spell at you.
All right. I'm gonna hold both fingers up towards the guy. I'll be a teleporter.
Does he teleport? No, is
Your,
that...
char-
Is
your
that,
character only has 2 fingers? Wow.
is that a action or bonus action? No.
I think that's an action.
Alright, so anything else?
Yeah, Carl's gonna try to punch this guy.
Alright, Carl does a pneumatic punch. Nope, Carl
did not
would
work.
not punch him. Does Carl only have +4?
I believe so. I think it's next level. He gets a little upgrade.
Weird. Alright. I thought it was your int and your proficiency.
I think it's just the proficiency bonus.
Oh, alright.
But let me check.
Oh yeah,
But
you
yeah,
can look
put
into
that
that.
around. Yeah.
Frainer, what are you gonna do?
Okay. Javelin returning on this. Yeah,
Alright.
I'm not running in there right now.
You
Okay.
huck a javelin at the one that just shielded. Nope. First one would miss.
Second. Oh,
19 will hit though, doing 11.
which is not much.
Oh wait, no, that was temp HP. All right. Anything else?
Nope. Just bleeding over here.
All right, Arapel.
All right. Arapel starts to like move in Darian's direction, sees him poof, and says, okay, so I'm gonna first off. So do I sense who's in my aura, or is it only like?
Yes, because the aura I don't think requires sight, so you would sense people in your aura.
Okay, and
You don't know where they are, you just know you can
Yeah.
target them.
And I also don't know how badly hurt they are. I imagine Gao is still the worst. So I'm going to pump a charge into Gao. And then I am going to take a risk and try and finish this guy.
Do it.
Yeah,
Slash.
here goes. That was a much better roll on the healing, though, wasn't
Hey.
it?
Alright, so
Yes.
Gao gains 11 and 20 would strike.
Nice. Okay.
So 5, yep, 10 points of damage, and the
And I'm gonna do
Angel-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just gonna say the angel gets closer to death.
All right. Yeah. Level 2 divine smite on that.
All right.
Smite D.
So that would be
7?
6 points.
Oh, 6. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that the other is.
He's still up.
Ooh, all right. Swing again, and I'm gonna use a story point.
All
There
right.
it goes.
Do it.
Oh no, 16.
Oh.
Unfortunately, unless you get some kind of buff, will not be enough.
No. I don't have anything else, and he's probably gonna demolish me this turn, him and his buddy behind him. Then I used my bonus action, so yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, the idol. Oh, I've totally been forgetting his Aura of False Divinity. Oh well. He is going to... Yeah, I guess go for Arapel. Because there's no one else he can get to right now. No, you would block the first. Oh, that is not good. Yeah,
Sorry,
30.
Airpel.
It's alright. Nothing you could do.
So
Oh my gosh.
15, 28. I think Arapel is down, unfortunately.
If I could have survived that, I was gonna rebuke the violent on that.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been
a good
amazing.
time. I guess you... Could you technically still do it as he was hitting you?
I don't know. Let's
Oh,
see. What do you think?
I like that. I like that
Immediately
idea.
after an attacker within 30 feet of you deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you. Well, can I use my reaction when I'm dead or when I'm unconscious?
No, I think you'd have to still
Yeah.
survive that.
Right. That's what
So
I think,
yeah,
too.
unfortunately you could not. Alright, so Arapel is down.
Okay.
This one...
I knew I was gonna heal myself and Darian on the previous turn, but then I'm like, I'm just gonna heal someone else and then try and kill this guy. But I knew if I didn't put him down that he was probably gonna kill me.
So Carl, 21, you are not
That hits
dodging, right?
Carl. Nope.
So Carl would take 15 from the first attack,
No.
and 16?
I think that hits. He's
Alright.
not too. Yeah, he's not too good right now.
So 29 would
Oh.
take him down.
Carl's down.
Darian,
No.
things are looking
Carl.
spicy.
Okay. So I got some options here. Shoot. I really don't like this guy. I really don't like him. So if I don't want to expose myself though.
You can see him from here, so you could attack him.
Okay, that's good. Do I get it? Well, does he have cover?
Here, let me check for you.
Yes, I know Carl's down.
Arapel's down, Carl's down.
I think he does from the angel in the doorway.
And if I use steady aim, I still won't.
Well, you get advantage. He would just have a slight AC boost.
Okay.
Oh wait, maybe not. Oh yeah, that corner, because that goes through the wall there. So yeah, he does have slight cover, +2 to his AC. But you would have advantage with steady aim, so it would be a gamble.
All right, I'm going to use my magic arrow, not the slaying one. Just magic arrow, and I'm going to try and take him out.
All right, so you take aim at him.
Steady aim.
Taking steady aim.
Oh, and before that, I sheathed my short sword.
Okay, so you put away your short sword, which you'd have to fire.
Yep. All right.
Oh.
No.
I think you would hit him. 19.
I do?
Yes, I believe 19 will be enough.
Awesome.
And that would be 29. So he would go down.
Yeah,
Goodness,
take
yeah.
that, bitch.
Darian's getting all the.
All right. I want to move over here and crouch and hide
Okay.
because I don't want that guy to fall. I don't
Hold
want
stuff.
that guy's scary.
All right.
Move
So
and
you
crouch and
take the
hide and-
hide action.
Yeah. And that's it for me.
So go ahead and roll your stealth.
Oh, stealth. Okay.
Gow.
26.
I
Nice.
stand up, I target this one right here, and just unleash all 3 of my Eldritch Blasts into that one.
All right. Pew pew pew. So it is caught off guard as you stand up, firing. 23 will strike, blasting her for 9, which takes out the rest of her temp
Yes.
and does
Yeah.
2 damage. And a crit for another 15. If only you could give Arapel the crits.
I know.
So she is looking very wounded. And 19 will strike again. Pew! For another
Ones.
6.
Tired of these ones.
Alright, so she's very wounded but still up. Anything else, Gal?
I can't do anything else
Alright.
besides movement, and I ain't moving.
So this angel. It's this one, right? Yeah. I think she's gonna go after Chomsky. Going for the
I thought that
flank.
one was dead.
Well, there is one dead here, but there are still 2 of them left.
Yeah, apparently.
So
Yeah, I lost count on them too.
So Chomsky. Scythe attack 22.
That is my AC.
Do you have a
So-
shield?
I do.
Or I should say, do you want a shield?
Oh, then yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so that would knock that attack back. And nope, that would miss on the second one. The Shadowmane Angel is annoyed as he does not know where you went, Darian. He's going to fly out here, looking around. Where are you? He's
Don't
going
tell
to fly up this way, thinking maybe you went down the hall, but he does not find you. So he's going to dash with his action, flying down this way.
Oh, hi.
You are hidden in the shadows, so he's going to come up to here.
Oh, yeah!
He did not notice you.
Yay!
Gnome.
Okay.
It was scary.
Okay. Well, I guess I will punch this guy in front of me.
All right.
Or not punch. Sorry, wrong character.
Hammer time.
Yeah.
Nice.
That
These
might
crits-
hit.
That was a crit.
Yeah.
14 damage. Will continue to wound. She's
Cool.
looking pretty beat up.
I'm going to use an arcane jolt to give Frainer 2d6
All right.
in health. Oh, I'm sorry.
So Frainer gains 3.
You mean, are you going for Airfall or Frey?
You can see Arapel easier than you can see Framer.
I didn't know if you were getting the names.
Oh, to get Arapel back up? I don't know. Are you gonna... I assume you meant Frey.
I did mean Frey. I kind of want to get Arapel somewhere safer before I revive her, so she doesn't get
I'll take it.
double killed.
Alright, so you gain 3, Frey. Don't you have a second attack, though?
I do.
Yeah, 18 will strike for another 11. That angel is looking very wounded.
Oh, it's not dead yet.
No, they have a lot of hit points. Is that it, Gnome?
Yeah.
Alright, Frainer.
Okay. Feel a little bolstered now. I'm going to.
Sorry.
Risk it for the biscuit.
I'm going to try to Get this pesky angel out of the way.
How many rounds in the rage have you been? Has it been?
I forgot how to
You
track
mark
that.
yourself as raging. There's a mark you can put on yourself that tracks it. I'll just say you've been like 4 rounds or 5 rounds.
Okay. I feel like, yeah, usually I have enough of 8.
If we're going into round
20.
7, she did it just.
Oh right, I
when
have the
first
round
round started.
markers. Yeah, you're right. So so this would be the 4th round coming up. But 18 would strike, doing 13 damage.
Dead.
Still up.
Plus 2 rate.
Yeah,
So
plus 2, so it's 13. Because you didn't crit. Plus 3 is a crit.
Oh, that always throws me off. Okay,
Yeah.
I should change that. Okay.
No, 11 would miss, or 13 with the second, and 16 would just miss.
Bonus action kicker.
Yeah. All right, you throw a kick for your
Come on,
bonus.
no walls.
Yeah.
Yay!
Kicker
Come
right in
on.
the throat. That is actually just enough.
Hey.
Awesome. Nice.
She goes down. Anything else, Frey?
I want to I want to help Darian hide, but I think he's got it covered. We'll try not to give away his position.
Best way to help him hide is aggravate the guy.
Yeah, be like, hey, over
Hey.
here.
Right. Anything else, Freyner?
No. Sorry.
Arapel. Oh, that's right. You just need a death save.
Nice.
Well, so there's only the first one, so you succeed and you're okay. Next up is the dead diva. So Darian, you were in the shadows there. What do you want to do?
So is he turned around, like looking?
In
Down that
battle,
hallway.
enemies are considered looking all around them
Oh crap!
because it's over a 6-second time period. You can pop out and shoot with advantage,
Yeah.
but he will definitely know where you are.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I will. I'll take out the arrow slaying
Oh,
and try to pop him.
all right. So you have advantage on the shot.
Nice.
Firing from darkness.
21.
21
Yes.
will strike.
Awesome.
So 27 and I think it was 60-10?
Crap. What did Gal's link say?
I can look it
I
up
think
again.
Yeah.
Arrow slaying. Yeah, con save or 60-10. So he will try to save. It's not magical. Oh, he fails.
Ooh.
Yay!
60-10.
Awesome. Okay, gotcha. $25.
So if you crit with one of those arrows, do you get 12d10?
You do.
Wow.
Amazing. Wow.
I wish I crit.
Yeah.
So
Next time,
27, 47,
That would be-
53. Ouch. So he loses 21 temp, and he takes another 32.
Okay, I'm going to use my cunning action
And he
and
looks
dash.
wounded.
Oh, nice. Yeah. All right, I'm going to use a cunning action and dash.
Okay.
That's 15.
Come back here, he yells.
Which way should I go? Which way should I go?
Just
I'm-
panics. Panics.
Not there.
I want to go past Frey. I think that was 20, and like give her a praying sign, like, "Oh my God, help me, help me!" And 20,
Help me! Help me!
40, 45, 60. I'm gonna go all the way over here.
Alright, so you rush in the room. Unfortunately, you do still have a bonus action, so you could attempt to hide.
Oh, wait, no, I used my cunning action. Is that separate?
Oh, because you dashed. Never mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Alright, so you rush in there. Gal.
Can I see the bad guy or?
You mean the one to the south?
Yes,
Yeah,
'Cause
I
I
think
could-
you can see him here, right? His token.
I can see the outline of his token. So I
Yeah.
move there,
So that
and
means you can
then
see him.
I'm going to use one of the inspiration thingies to be able to do the advantage on this Eldritch Blast.
All right. So you fire with inspiration. Yep, 20 will strike. Blasting him for 11.
And then I'm going to use another inspiration if you allow two in a.
Yeah, as long as you have the points.
I've got several now.
All right, so you blast again. Yeah, 27 will
Nice.
definitely hit.
And then do one last inspiration.
Alright.
Okay. Third inspiration. Yep, 19 will strike as well. Pew, pew, pew.
Awesome.
Blasting him for another 9. Anything else?
I'm going to then move into the room.
All right. The Twilight Diva goes. She is going to move 5. And she's going to try to muscle past Gnome. So give me an athletics check.
Ah. Little do you know.
Oof, bad roll.
Oh no.
Oh, nope.
Oh my god.
So she muscles past, and she is going to use
Does that give
her.
Gal an oppie?
He doesn't have a weapon out.
No weapon. Yeah.
Smack her. No, I'm just kidding.
Just slap her. Where are you
If
going?
I could use shield mastery. Oh, if I had that.
Where are you going? All right, so she is going to use her last Twilight Touch to give her master 25 temp. That is it for her. The master.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. No.
Just flies right in.
Hi. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No hard feelings.
Apparently he has some hard feelings. Oh, but you'll miss with the first. Oh, and missed with the second. Wow. All right. Apparently he's sad. You've upset him. Gnome.
He's crying. He's like
just-
bawling.
You're like, oh god, oh god.
He's
You're
like,
diving
it's
back
mine,
and forth.
give it back.
Give me my
Give it
sword, you
back.
jerk.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive,
Yeah.
and dodge.
Yeah, yeah. You just hear, oh god,
shit.
oh god. Gnome, what are you gonna do?
Nice.
Oh, Aura Vitality, alright.
And Airpel, you're up.
So Arapel, you gain 5.
Thank you.
Man, 2 1s in a row.
And oh, guess what? I'm holding Q again.
Alright, so
but-
Chomsky's taking a long trip down the hall.
I'm
Frainer.
gonna run to there. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. That's turn. Yep.
Alright, Frainer.
This guy needs an oppie. If she wants.
Yes, she will definitely swing at you. Ooh, 26.
That's gonna hit. But
Okay.
I'm gonna use my reaction to try to blind her.
Alright, so you take 7 and 25, so 32.
Ooh, that hurt.
But she has to make a con save?
Yes.
A con save. Oh, she 18, so I think she
Fails.
made it. Oh, right, 19. Alright, so she is
Aha.
blinded, at least for now.
And that happened on my turn, so does that reset my reaction? At the end of my turn?
No, you get your action reset at the beginning of your turn.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you would still be out in action for a bit.
Cool. Good deal. Well, that's my turn.
And how long does the blind last?
1 turn.
Okay. Till the beginning of your next turn?
Until the end of
Or
the
end of your
attacker's next
turn?
turn. End of their next turn.
Ah, alright. Arapel. Or wait, sorry, I skipped
No.
Frainer. Frainer.
Yeah, because it just like timed out. I'm going to kind of excuse me, gnome. Coming through. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, here.
This one is blind.
Yeah, so I could go past her without it not being.
Well, I more meant you'd have advantage on all your punches.
Well, yeah. This is true.
Oh, Darren's just dodging for his life. Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like she's a little more. I know that would probably be more efficient, but
Alright, well, either way. So you
she's
rush
gonna
up.
try to stun this guy.
Alright, so you have
Right.
the flank.
That's easier.
Yeah. And stun.
So 7 points, which goes to his temp. And he will try
save.
to make a con save.
Come on.
Oh, no, he resists.
Oh,
All right, another claw. Nope, miss.
No, that would miss him. Third one will strike, though. 26. For
Okay,
another
I'm gonna try stunning strike again.
Alright, so his temp takes all of that, and you attempt another stun. So another con save. Oh, he
yes!
fails.
Yay!
Yeah!
Sorry, he's stunned.
Awesome.
Uh,
So he's stunned for a
Taking
little
all my
bit.
key.
yeah.
Taking all your key. Anything else?
Oh, I can kick him. No, wait. Yes, I can.
Yes, you still have your bonus action. Yeah, 25 will strike.
Oh. Okay, that might come twice because I. Okay, no.
So you
Okay.
kick him in the back for 7, which takes out the last of his temp HP.
Okay.
Get
Get
Larry.
Larry.
I feel like she would choose a more strategic point than the back. Like it's gonna be like, I don't know, the knee pit or the groin or the
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely going for the
some sort of
Achilles
pressure
heel.
point.
That's part of the stun.
Angel
And
grind.
then-
Well, stun doesn't mean helpless. He can still kind of move. You can't just like kick him wherever. So anyway, Arapel, what are you gonna do? It's a new turn.
All right.
You are unconscious again.
I am going to complete my brief, quick boot cycle and
Reboot.
boop 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 boop.
Dun, dun.
I'm going to see Gal next to me and grab the bandages from my waist pouch and, I stood up first,
Yeah.
and then I will heal Gal.
All right. Beep,
Boop-a-doo.
boop. So Gao, you gain 17.
What the? Oh, thank you.
And then I'm going to 5, 10,
Can't see you.
20, 25.
I think Arapel is actually lit up. She's the only light source right now.
Would the would light have light isn't concentration, so it wouldn't.
No,
cancel when
it's just
down.
an hour.
All right. Hope I'm not going to be in people's way blocking here, but I wanted to get over here a little closer. I don't think I have any useful bonus actions at the moment, so that is my turn.
All right, Darian. He is
All right.
stunned.
I take out his short sword. I'm like, I guess you want this? Well, then take it. And I stab him.
All right. So
Come on,
advantage.
Come on, 20.
And flame.
Come on, crit.
21.
Well, 23 will strike.
23.
So you do 31. Ouch. He is looking near death now.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Take that, little crybaby. And I just stand there momentously.
Alright, so that is it for you, Gao.
I'm targeting this angel with Eldritch Blast.
Pew pew. Alright. You're blasting at her. Nope, that one is dodged.
Eve.
20 will strike her. So she takes 15 force to her temp. And 19 will strike her again.
She's blinded. It'd be 20. Isn't it advantage on the?
Oh, right.
attack?
Yeah. So 20, dealing another 6, taking out the rest of her temp. Anything else?
I'm gonna move to right here, so she can't engage. I'm gonna do right here.
Okay.
So if she breaks free, when she can see again, she's not gonna be able to engage.
All right.
That's it.
So for her turn, she would hear you moving, so she's gonna swing at you at disadvantage. Oh, good thing it was disadvantage. 20 versus AC.
20. Go for it.
All right, so she connects for 9, 23, so 31 total. Oh,
Wait,
that's...
but it was disadvantage, so it wouldn't be the double.
Oh no, that's a 9 plus the 23 necrotic. That's not
Gotcha,
the crit.
yeah. It's such a big roll. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was just a really good roll. So I think that would actually take you down, huh?
Yep.
All right, so Gal goes down, and she's just gonna swing again because she does not really see what's going on. And the Shadowmane Angel is stunned.
Question for you on this.
Yes.
Since I'm going down, I could still be hit. Did you want to keep swinging in my general direction in case?
Well, if you dropped, then maybe.
Yeah, sure. She'll, I guess she would.
She's probably going to continue the attack against a noisy guy that just walked past her. I'm not trying to get death saves going, but it just makes sense.
Yeah, I think 10 would miss you, though, so she just sort of swings. Gnome, what are you going to do? Because, yeah, she technically... Oh, at the end of her turn, she could see again.
She's muted.
Oh, Gnome, I think you are muted right now.
Sorry, I'm gonna run over here and take 2 swings at that thing.
Okay.
And I'll use Arcane Jolt to add 2d6 damage to that.
Sorry, give me one moment. I'm trying to find the blind icon to take off this guy.
Gotta wait for her turn so that you can have the little combat master list.
Yeah, it does that to me too. That's annoying. I should just let you do it on anyone's turn. So 16 or 28 would strike, smacking him for 6 and 11, 17. All right. He's still looking wounded. 28. Oh no, he's stunned, so 28 would hit.
Oh, sweet.
Doing another 13. He's looking very wounded, but still up.
Cool. Then as a bonus action, shoot. I'm gonna let you stay down this round, Gao. Arapel, you can get 2d6.
Thank you, because I was sitting at 5.
Oh, I hope it helps.
Thank you. I mean, it's more than double what I had. Almost twice what I had.
Oh, okay, it's my turn again. All right, I guess.
Hurt him.
He's still stunned, so go for it.
Punch, kick.
Ah, 2 12s.
No, even with the stun, that would miss with the first and
No,
second.
come on. No, this better make
Perhaps
it.
the third? Yeah, 25 will strike with the third hit.
Okay.
Nice.
At least
13. Ooh, he is really hurting. Anything else?
okay. No.
Alright, so he is unstunned. And I gotta find the stun key. There it is. Unstunned, new round, Arapel.
All right, let me see here.
Arabelle does some calculations.
Yeah. I'm just thinking. You do boop, 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 boop.
Loading.
All right. I don't have big enough heals to make a big difference if I use my turn to heal an of us, you know? So I feel like
End the fight.
yeah. But I don't Lou, what do these objects in this room look like? I think these are maybe safes and crates. Is that what I'm seeing?
So these look like the safes from the vault. In fact, they may have been brought in from the vault.
Okay. But they're tall, right?
Yeah, they're like 5 feet.
And what about these, like crates or something?
Yeah, those are crates. They're about 3 feet.
All right. So I could climb on top of one of them?
Yeah, it would just be difficult terrain.
All right. I'm going to do 5, 15, 25, and try to end this guy.
All right.
Do it.
Do it,
Elbow
Arabelle.
drop.
That kill.
And you know what? I'm going to take a page out of Gal's book. I have 3 inspiration points left. I will use 2 of them on these 2 swings.
Okay.
All right. Oh, wait. What just happened? My computer is crazy. Go away. Popping up notifications. Okay. So there's that. Why is it doing it? I'm sorry. My computer keeps taking me into the dictionary. What is triggering that? Like, I don't know if you guys know the little like on-screen dictionary that pops up on a Mac, but I don't even know what the
No
correct
idea.
way to pull it up is, but it's doing it. Yeah. Anyway, all right.
It's
So-
because Goblin
Thank
mode just
goodness.
became.
Thank goodness for inspiration.
Yes.
At 24 will strike, doing 5 points, 8 points on the first one. Still alive.
And nope. We're gonna divine smite level 3.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Good roll. Yeah, even with the half, that would take him down.
Yeah.
So as he goes, as you strike him, he cries out and says, "It was all for you, mistress." And there's Martha, and there is an explosion of shadowy energy.
Oh no.
I
Is
need
that bad? Oh no.
I need deck
Oh my god, we're
saves.
all gonna die.
Oh, okay. I'm good. I'm good.
1, 2. I think from
But won't
everyone
that
but
be-
Gao.
Will that hurt Gal? Will that make an auto fail?
No, I think Gao's out of range for this. Let me double
Okay.
check. Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius, so Gao is just outside. DC is 19.
Ooh!
Oh, look at
Apparently,
that.
we are not
I'm
willing
gonna
to go
flash
down
by.
on his death throw.
Do I got evasion?
You do. If you
Nice.
so you half it if you make it, or if you fail it, you
Oh.
half it. If you make it, you take nothing. So
Okay,
it'd be-
I'll
yeah.
use inspiration.
Okay. So
I
it's-
used the flash of genius to get
Ooh.
up to 19.
Alright, so
Wow.
either 13 necrotic or 27, but I don't think anyone
Guys,
failed.
I'm sitting at 1 hit point.
I'm glad I used that
yeah, I've
heal
got
on
2.
you. Oh man.
Gosh, guys,
Uh,
this angel could still kill us, though.
there is an angel left. That's it for Arapel Darien.
And suddenly,
Uh.
Wizlak pops up and throws some vials.
I
Wizlak was
Okay.
actually just a figment of your imagination.
I believe it.
He was a fever dream. You were all like
Yeah.
on some weird peyote. Where's our goblin?
Yeah.
What goblin? Oh my
what's
god!
that? What's a goblin?
Yeah.
I can I say that before he dies, I like wave the short sword in his face.
I mean, he kind of just blew up, but sure.
Okay, cool.
I think you were too
I-
busy like hero diving out of the way of the explosion.
Yeah. Oh, true.
Ah, get to the chopper!
I will sheathe my.
I can't believe we rolled 4 crits on those saves.
I know it's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sheathe my short sword,
Okay.
knock an arrow, and
What kind of arrow?
a magic. I don't have any more.
You used the 2
Celestial.
Celestial Slayers, yeah.
But you have magic and non-magic, so I was just double checking.
And I'm gonna shoot a magic arrow at that chick.
Alright, so you fire at her. Pew! Yeah, 23 would strike. Unfortunately, she is not near anyone to get sneak attack.
Not Gal?
Gal's
Gal's ready.
unconscious.
Oh.
That's right.
Okay,
Gal's not very threatening right now.
gotcha.
So you would do 11 to her, getting her ire.
Yay.
Anything else?
I just way better. I'm good.
All right, Gao, I need you to death save. So yeah, you succeed staying away from the darkness. The diva is going to fly at you in rage that you killed her master.
He was a dick.
In trouble in Little China.
You
It's on the
spend
reflexes.
eternity here with us. 20 versus AC.
Yeah, uncanny dodge.
Alright, so you take 12,
Ow.
4 slashing, and 8 necrotic.
Yeah, that hurts a lot.
Ooh, 25.
God.
Yeah.
Night.
As a reaction, you rebuke the
He
violent.
still takes the damage. but-
Yeah.
So
I think I'm.
she takes 23, but unfortunately, he does as well, and he is unconscious.
Yep.
Fix my channel divinity on my reaction. Oh gosh, guys, this is dire.
This is down to the last.
Right to the barrel.
The Twilight Diva is done. The boss is down. Gnome.
Kill it.
It's like that. Easy as pie. Just kill it.
Well, he does have his healing aura right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna bring Gao back.
Now you got some choices.
Oh shoot. Yeah,
Or
I'm gonna.
Darian.
Follow your heart.
Yes.
Follow your heart. Listen to
That's
your
it.
heart.
He's resing
I'll,
Carl.
Revive Darian with my bonus action, and expend a first level spell slot to revive Carl with my action.
Boop, 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 boop. All right, so Darian, go ahead and roll the healing. Darian, you gain 5 and you are conscious.
Hey,
I'm
alive.
1 level of exhaustion, and you said you're reviving Carl.
And having Carl run over here.
Does he just have full hit points?
I think so. I will link it. Oh, well, I guess it's going to be a long paragraph. Let me find it.
And then
At the bottom.
Yeah.
It's 2d6.
Oh, okay. That's if it has died, you can revive it. Oh, I gotta be
5
within
feet.
5 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you had to be next to it.
Cool. Then let me drop Carl back over there.
You can use your action for something else, though.
Can I do that?
Do what?
Scoot over there.
You're gonna give her an oppie?
Yes.
I mean, you can. All right.
yes.
I got
Wow,
a shield.
risky. All right. Sure.
Well,
Die.
actually-
Well, she missed you. Cha.
Okay. Cool. And then I'll revive Carl with my action.
And does that put him?
With all its hit points restored.
Oh, after 1 minute. Ooh.
Ah! Just
So
kidding.
he's
Oh.
rebooting. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh no!
He'll get up later and be like, "Where did everyone go?"
Arapel needs
Oh.
to teach Carl his fast boot cycle.
Yeah. Need to give him a solid state drive so he boots up quicker. Like, God damn it, Carl is like updating. Like, not now,
Okay.
not now, Carl.
Would you like to install updates? No, too bad. We're doing it anyway.
Yeah, oh yeah, it just forces it.
It only does that. Like the mandatory updates that you can't skip are always when you're 2 minutes
Yeah.
from a meeting with a client or something
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, yeah. Do you still want to do that? I guess you could do something
Not
else if you want.
really. I would.
So what are you gonna do
I'm
instead?
sorry. I'm gonna swing at this guy twice, or the diva in front of me twice.
All
You
right.
could flank.
Oh, I could flank. Good point. Thank you, Air.
Meta gaming.
Oh, there's too much metagaming that round.
So 25 will strike for 7 on the first one.
And I'll use the 2d6 to add to that.
Plus another 4. Okay.
And then... that didn't
Nope,
work.
that will miss. Anything else?
That'll be all.
All right, Frainer.
Okay. I guess I'm up.
Do you have any stun points left?
I do. Depends on how close to... She's not looking close to death yet at all.
No, she's not. She looks tired from expending her stamina, but she's not wounded yet.
Okay, I'll spend my last key point.
All right,
To
so you punch
Try to
her
stun.
for 9. 9. And she will indeed try to resist. A con save. Oh, she does indeed.
Oh.
Yeah, so no more
Oh,
Oh,
stun.
wow.
No more stuns.
but you will hit the
Nice.
third time for another 12. And kick her, I assume. Which would actually wound her.
Actually, yeah, I can. I keep thinking stunning strike is a bonus action, but it's not. That's
Yeah.
That's what I keep being like.
So
No, I
you
can't
give
kick.
Give her a kick in the back for
Yeah.
another 7.
Right in the spine.
She seems
But-
very unhappy with that. Anything else?
Nope. Just be like, get her, Arabelle. You got the last
Get her,
one.
everyone. All right, Arapel.
I love your confidence that in you thinking this is the last one.
Everyone
Yeah.
is limping near death, all just throwing yourselves at this
We have
angel.
to finish.
Ah!
Yeah.
I believe that's 20 points or 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. I really want to heal someone, but I really want to kill this thing.
Kill it.
I will use my final inspiration point on my first swing, and I will swing twice.
All right. Yeah. Snicker snack.
Hey.
Give me
Alright.
another D20 roll.
Another D20. Oh yeah. Oh, that
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
work.
What's
Sorry.
Mamek?
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. Well, it did.
It
Okay, it
totally
works, but
works.
my macro clearly like has some flaws with whatever Renamic means. All right. So the damage. There's the main damage and the chromatic infusion, and then you get the. There should be
Limb.
14 more
It
slashing,
loses
which is
a
what
limb.
should have come up.
Got 6 limbs with the wings.
Alright,
So hang on, that's
so I rolled 2. Yeah, so I get to. Can I take off
so
one of the
wait,
wings?
14 plus 10, 20, 30, half damage from the radiant. So 33, 34. And yeah, you would cut off one of her wings. She's
Awesome.
looking very wounded.
I will now smite at level 3, which is my last
Get her,
level 3
pal.
spell slot, and I get to roll twice.
All
Right?
Yes.
For this crit? Okay. There you go.
This could be the last one. I
So
believe in
that
you, Arapel.
is 35 halved is 17 damage. Nope, she is still alive.
I have another swing. I have another swing.
Yeah.
I mean,
second
I'm gonna
swing.
miss, but here it goes. Ah!
Called it.
All right.
Well, I thought it was reverse Jinx Mojoing it, but that's okay. That was
Those-
worth it. All
those
You
right.
already
always
used
work.
it once.
All right,
There's my
Darian.
turn.
All right, I'm going to get back up.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to
Sorry,
take
Gal.
out.
I would have loved to heal you, but
No. This is more important because
I mean,
all
if you
heal.
didn't do that, then that would have been a lot less damage.
Yeah.
So Darian,
Alright.
you get back up.
take out the short sword, her master's short sword, with the blood with her master's blood still on it. I'm gonna stab her, hoping to finish her off with steady aim.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, also, what was the effect of her losing a limb and which
Shit.
limb did she lose?
Oh, wait. 16.
She probably can't fly, but no, 16 would not be enough.
Damn it.
Barely missed her. Which unfortunately, well, Gao, you get a death save. And you fail once. So she does get to go.
Wait, did Darian have a bonus action?
Did you want to do anything else,
he's
Darian?
leaving. He said be right back.
Alright, so she is gonna go for Arapel. She's coughing up a bunch of blood.
It was very nice knowing you all. Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, smash.
Count the bullets, Big Bird.
So Arapel is down. She's gonna turn around and swing at Frainer.
Come on.
15.
Alright.
Oh, oh man. Yeah, because I don't.
No.
I don't have that ring.
No.
Alright, Frainer is down as well.
Oh god.
Oh.
Gnome.
Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible.
So bad.
She's like bleeding out of her mouth. Her wings like on the wall, like on the floor over here. She's like, ah!
I'll swing once at it.
Oh yeah, that's
nice.
gonna hit.
Cool, and I'll expend another use
Wow,
of my arcane jolt.
she's done. She had 1 hit point.
Oh.
No. Oh, she only had 1 hit point? Oh my god. And she just found 2 of us.
Yep, she's going death throes there.
But I think he can still do his arcane jolt.
Yes, you can.
Are we out of combat?
No, because there are people in danger. So we gotta play it out till everyone's safe. We got 3 unconscious people.
Then, I'll use my arcane jolt to revive Arapel with 2d6.
Alright, so
And then
Arapel
I'll
is
use
back
my
up.
bonus action to revive Gao for another 2d6.
So Gao gains some healing. Frainer, I need a death save.
Okay.
You're fine. Arapel, you
Quick
reboot.
boost cycle, boop, boop, boop. Run over to Frainier and healer's feet.
Alright.
I'm back. Did I die?
You did.
You and Chrome were the only ones standing.
Yeah.
Oh.
She took out Frainier and Arapel in that last round.
Oh, wow.
And she had 1 hit point.
Yeah. Alright, so everyone is safe. The battle is won. Hopefully there are no angels torturing people right now.
Wizlack, if you're watching the stream later, we blame you for this near TPK because you weren't here.
I'm telling you, Wizlack was a fever dream. Never actually existed. She did say she was stepping out, so
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that. That was a fun character.
Yeah. Did
But
she
a fever dream.
I thought it was exactly, but it was a fever dream. I thought she mentioned that to everyone, but I guess not.
Yeah, I was wondering why I didn't see her on the side.
Yeah.
In Discord.
But we are at time, so good job, everyone.
Oh,
That was a
I am,
close call, but you
I am
made
Good
it through.
morning.
I am so surprised.
Like-
I am so surprised I did not go down there. I'm at 5 HP.
Yeah, they had some really good rolls at the start of that battle. It swung it in their favor, but you guys managed to hold on, so that's good.
I should have taken off her leg instead of her wing, so she would have been prone.
Next time. Next time.
I'm gonna have to look up whatever the heck Snicker Snack is.
I already posted it.
I haven't been in Discord. Okay, yeah.
Give me MVP
chat,
whispers.
Ooh, this is tough.
Definitely.
Oh, this is a tough one.
I choose
really,
Rogue.
really hard.
I had
Can you send
no
the code again so I do it right, please?
Yeah, it's
And Arapel's time just timed out.
Boop, boop, boop.
boop 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 boop. Yeah, you gotta upgrade Carl to a solid state drive. He reboots quick.
Yeah. It was Carl 7.
Yeah.
Carl 8.0
Easy
now.
to Carl 11. All right, I got 3, 4, 5 votes. Oh, it's kind of a split vote.
How could it not be this combat? Oh my gosh.
But
Yeah.
Noam Chomsky with 2 votes. You're MVP.
Thank you.
Wow,
Congrats.
that was
Intense.
I might need a rest after this.
Honestly,
what a way
guys,
to start the day. Just wake up and just bam.
Can I just point out
It's been a rough couple of days.
the fact that the big bad guy was so obsessed with his blades once he saw them actually bought us a couple actions. Like there was a couple actions he spent like flying around and stuff instead of killing people.
Actually, that
Well, I mean,
was one of the.
he was trying to kill people, but he had to like spend some of his turns getting to them, you know?
To specific people.
It would have been a
That's-
very different combat if we hadn't found the swords.
Yeah.
No, going into this fight, knowing that those were his swords, I figured he'd act irrationally. So that's why Gao did make sure that he could see them.
Yeah. I want to loot them now. Why do we have to wait? I want to know.
Because there's next week.
Yes.
There's always next
The
week.
suspense. The suspense.
Well,
Is
I'm
it
glad I made it
Thursday
very
yet?
difficult for the guy to get his playback.
Oh, that was great. You did a great job on that.
There was
Yeah.
I did have one person who was interested in joining. I don't know if they watched tonight, but they're still deciding. So
Gotcha.
Hope you enjoyed if you're watching.
Yes.
Help us.
help us.
Yeah, that was like easily the
Close.
closest game I've seen.
But yeah, I think canon might be that Wizlack was a fever dream since she was only in for like 2 games. Just weird.
More
weird
than that,
goblin.
wasn't it?
The
Uh,
potion,
Yeah, exactly. Who?
yeah. The potion she gave me, it was actually some potion I just took off some floor or whatever. And when I
Yeah.
drank it, I started hallucinating that there was a goblin.
Someone mixed some like mushrooms in with the rations that they found, and people are like, "Did anyone else see a goblin?" It's goblin.
I grew
Yeah.
2 sizes, like all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a few times.
Stuff got weird.
Magic mushrooms. Yeah.
Just ask Alice when she's 10
Yeah.
feet tall.
That's what I was thinking.
It's
I
pretty
gotta say, I do not look forward to that child whatever fight. That's probably even harder than this one.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be
Well, this one might be a little harder, but we'll see.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're kind of different fights. This one, yeah, it's just kind of
This we knew
We
would
might-
be bad if there was numbers, and there were kind of numbers, not tons,
Numbers,
but
yeah.
you know.
Angels are kind of like giants. They hit really hard because they have all the
Mm.
extra damage they do from their necrotic or radiant damage, depending on the angel type.
Honestly, I
Mhm.
kind of liked this guy before this combat. Like,
Yeah.
of the angels, he's the one I wanted to kill the least.
Yeah, the idol. Yeah, because he actually, I don't know.
Yeah, and I totally forgot to use his aura, which
Yeah.
would have probably
Oops.
been way worse.
Well, we're glad that you forgot.
He was
Was
having a
was
bad
that-
day. He forgot to put his
Was
cologne
that one
on.
of the things where once you save, you're immune to it for? Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
it was.
for
We
24
encountered him
hours.
once before.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly,
I mean, it wouldn't have been
still
that
have-
bad. It just means you can't move towards him and you can't attack him. So I don't know if it
Well-
would have been that bad of a thing.
I still have calm emotions prepared for just that reason, but now I can prepare something else.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Well, I say we did pretty well. What do you say?
Yep.
Gab?
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
that was good.
It
was-
worked.
I was a
don't
little
know if
worried
it
at
was
the beginning,
the most
'cause-
elegant.
Yeah.
That was
At
a
the
bunch
beginning,
of
we got to
crits.
get all spread out. I was a little worried,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, there was AoE and then like a bunch of crits happened, so the group was
Yeah.
waning a little.
yeah, Frey was at hit points the first like round. I was like, oh, that did not go as planned.
Well, the funny thing is I had 1 hit point when I smacked her really good there at the end, and then she had 1 hit point when she took 2 of us down.
Yeah.
But you smacking her made it so she went down.
Yeah, that was
I hate that I left her with 1 hit point though. That's insulting, Lou. That's insulting. No, I'm just kidding.
I was surprised.
Okay, she has
mean,
50 then. No.
Well, I mean, that actually happens a lot more than you'd think, where things just suddenly, or just like 1 hit point, or just exact numbers that you need to kill. Like there's like a lot that'll happen, or maybe I just remember them a lot because I'm like, oh
maybe
wow.
you play so much that different scenarios happen more frequently because of the volume of your games, so you notice it. Yeah,
I think I probably just notice it a lot more. Like it probably doesn't happen as often as I'm thinking, but yeah, whenever it happens, I'm like, oh look, it happened again.
Well, I can't wait to
just call
loot
it
these
good game
rooms.
design.
Yeah.
So is me and Chomps going to drag everyone to the beds over there?
No, everyone's up
away.
now, although most of us have very little. Well, because Gnome brought up Gao, and Gnome brought up Gao on his turn, and Arapel, and then Arapel's turn came next, and he brought up Ray.
Well, my notes for this week were pretty simple.
Fight.
Yeah, fight.
Kill them. Kill them all.
Pew pew slash boom.
Lots of pew pewing.
For Darian, just gotta say, he hits, he runs away. He hits, he runs away.
Which is a very good tactic.
Oh shit!
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean that's what the angel is doing, so it's fair play.
Yeah. Well, I don't have wings.
I am so torn on this character because I don't really play tanks, and I built him so that I could be a tank, but honestly I can't tank more than a few rounds usually before I'm gonna go down, and so it's such a challenge. And also my heals aren't like, I have heals, but my heals aren't crazy strong, so it's like I can do a weak heal on my turn and nothing else, or I can try and do some big damage. It's such a challenge to decide what to do.
Right. Well,
yeah, it's hard to say if your shield or your two-handed sword is better. Like, I think because there are a couple of times where the 23 would have prevented like some of their attacks. So
yeah, there was at least a couple attacks. I don't know. We can reassess later, but maybe it's worth one of Gnome's infusions coming on this fancy new great sword, but I don't know. But yeah, because the fact that I really missed a lot, so a little bit of a boost on that would probably be a big deal. But I don't know, maybe I should go back to the shield.
Yeah, I mean your guy isn't really that strong, so you don't get a lot of a bonus to your attack compared to some of the other people.
True, yeah. What we need to do is, when we get back to some semblance of civilization, is see if we can craft some goggles of night, and then Gnome can redirect his infusions.
Yeah.
And I'm a pretty good tank. I could take some hits. So.
Oh yeah, you and Carl do a really good job. I wasn't saying I was all alone. I was just saying, as a tank, I can hold out a little bit.
Yeah.
And we did get separated.
Give those auras. Yeah. Give those auras.
Those definitely help. The auras.
We should borrow some of the players from Tuesday. They're all friendly.
Yeah.
And that happens. It's funny sometimes how the party compositions play out, where you have parties that are missing things that other parties are strong in, and what have you.
Yeah. Really, everyone's there's combat gods.
Yeah. I'm totally spoiled on heals now. I built